Not going anywhere, Joy. You're not going anywhere.
You can't keep me here against my will.
I am fighting for your will. I am fighting for your own free will. You think Mitch Lawrence would fight this hard for you? He doesn't give a damn
Leave me
against you.
alone.
You've got to answer one question for me. One question, the most important question of your life. Who do you love, Joy? Who do you love? Do you love this pimp, this murderer, this pusher, or do you love your family? Your family, your sisters, and your uncle, and they have names, Joy. Their names are Dee Dee, their name's Connie.
Stop it!
Pete.
Stop it!
Do you love this monster more than you love your own family? Is that the truth? Is that God's own truth?
Somebody save me! Save me! Help me! Ah! Free Joy O'Neill!
Security.
Free Joy O'Neill! Free Joy O'Neill!
Security! Yeah, wait, never mind. Let's call for more help. Jim, we need more reinforcements. Get these people out of here now. Come on.
Do you hear that? They're going to try and force us to leave. We're not going to let them, are we?
No.
Ma'am, you will order your people to stop. And stop now.
I see the messenger. He is the only person.
Lady, if you don't tell these people to shut up and get out of here, I'm going to
Make them drag us out. Sit down. Sit
Out
down.
of here right now. Come on.
Haven't you done enough damage, Allison? I am here to undo the damage that you've done. You kidnapped Joy from her true family. I am her sister. We do not abide by the family ties that bind us. And what about your family? Your father's a prison warden. He didn't tell you how to recognize criminals? My father believes in Mitch Lawrence. Your father was tricked like a lot of other good people. He staged that whole prison break to make it look like he was saving people, and he wasn't even doing that. I was there, and you weren't. Mitch did save all of us in the prison, and now he is saving souls. He is. What about the drugs and his exploitation? He's outright stealing from people. Those are lies being spread by hateful, spiteful people like yourself. And the drugs, I guess Vicki Buchanan just drugged herself, didn't she? I am my own person, and I heed the messenger. And the young girls, Allison? You didn't see all the young girls? Mitch saving all the young girls, Allison? He is the messenger of God, and he knows best. You know better. You know the kind of person he is. You've seen that. I will heed him, and I will serve Wake up! Him. Wake up! Don't let him ruin any other lives, Allison. It's time for you to save yourself. Don't you see that?
I didn't think we'd find him here.
Well, what do you know? He left a picture of himself for us.
Real humble guy.
Some guys know how to live. Look at this shrine. Oh, I saw a couple of guys do this on one of those TV cop shows.
You had to find the drugs?
Nope. Opened a long drawer and a bomb went off.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Hey, it was TV. They were both back the next week.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to come back next week. I want to find the drugs. I want to...
What'd you find?
What was it they said downstairs? It's a robe worn by the chosen ones? Notches on his belt, that's all they were to him. Some of my girls, they had names, they came from families.
All we can do is keep searching. Find the drugs. We'll stop him.
I don't want to stop him, Herb. I swear to God, if he walked through that door, I'd kill him with my bare hands right now.
Thanks, Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
You've worked too long fighting evil. You don't see evil in yourself.
Look, miss, please, come on, huh?
Sister Jane, you could be our brother.
Yeah, I got more than enough family ready. Thanks. I got a job to do here, so if you just leave me alone, all right?
Pretty much got it covered.
Come down in here.
Well, we'll take another look, but none so far.
I shall ease me of my adversaries and avenge me of mine enemies. The book of Revelation.
Wrong. Isaiah 1:24. Don't quote scripture to me. I was raised in the church choir. Spread them, saith the law.
Hey, Rafe said some luck.
Come on. Hey, I know you mean well. I'm not interested.
Let me touch you and just and help you and...
You guys come up with anything upstairs?
Nothing we can use. How about you?
I wish.
You wish? All you're doing is spending your time hitting on those young girls. What I'm talking about is joy or brain rotting away, and you're trying to pick up on these
What are
kids
you, out of your
here.
mind?
No, I'm not out of my mind.
Cut it out.
Resist, brothers and sisters.
You want to be
Peaceful
Allison, didn't you? Is this the way you serve the Lord?
Please, somebody, please get me out of here.
Do you hear it? It's Joy. It's our sister Joy. We know what our mission is. Free her now.
Wait a minute. You're not everyone.
foot in that door. Make way for the righteous. Yeah, well, the righteous is going to have to kill me first. Do you hear that? She thinks that Joy O'Neill is her own private property. Let's break the door down and free Joy.
What's going on out here? Oh, you peace-loving kids want to fight, huh?
Let our sister go. Free Joy. Free Joy. Free Joy. Free Joy. Free Joy. Free Joy. Free Joy.
Person?
Free Joy O'Neill.
Was he the messenger?
Free Joy O'Neill. Free Joy O'Neill. Free Joy O'Neill.
Joy, listen to me. Joy, look into my eyes and listen very closely. You must be your own person. You must act according to your own conscience. You are hearing a voice larger than the collective voices of your family and those in this town who would reject me out of hand as a charlatan. God is speaking to you, Joy, through me. Heed the messenger. Heed your own heart and the voice of God as it speaks within your soul. Do you hear me, Joy? Heed the messenger of God.
Heed the messenger of God.
Always remember that. Heed the messenger. You must break from your family. You must become part of my family. You must leave behind those friends of yours who would spend their days drinking and cavorting, never seeing the sins of their ways. You must dedicate your life to serving God and his holy cause. You will do that, Joy. You will become a member of the Lord's mission for the homeless. Heed the messenger.
Heed the messenger.
Free Joy O'Neill! 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 Free Joy O'Neill!
Quiet in here.
Free Joy O'Neill!
This is a hospital, not a
O'Neill! We won't stop you! Free Joy O'Neill!
Quiet! Quiet! You people. You claim you're God-loving people. You come in here and you disturb a hospital full of sick and dying people, and this is the kind of comfort and care you give them?
We didn't do anything wrong. It was their fault.
They didn't come in here waving these placards and chanting and disturbing everyone in here. This is a hospital filled with needy people, the same people your beloved brother Mitch professes to care so much about. Yeah, why don't you go back to your mission? Meditate on that.
No, wait. Sister Mary Lynn. Brother Ted, don't...
Come on.
Mary, thank you so much.
Okay. What are you going to do? Take on a whole crusade by yourself?
Well, you're a very persuasive man, Doctor. You will be welcomed at our mission.
You are wasting your time.
You know, you have chosen to merely cure the body when you could join with Mitch in curing the soul.
Do you know, I never realized until right now the kind of power that Mitch Lawrence really has.
Yeah, terrifying, isn't it?
And to think that you could have been his chosen one. You could have had eternity in the palm of your hand. Well, that must be Brother Mitch now.
Brother Adrian, it's the police again.
Quiet. What do you think you're doing? You get away from that window right now. No. Brother Mitch has taught me patience. Sister Cassie? Go ahead. Were you going to climb out? If you slip, it's only 5 stories. Go ahead. Only angels have wings. The man I used to be would have struck you down in an instant. But Brother Mitch has taught me patience. And now, we will wait here for him patiently. And we will let him punish you for what you've done to me. Sister Cassie, are you feeling better after your sleep and your shower?
Oh, there was no hot water, and the mattress stank. You know what'll make me feel better is some fresh air. That's the only thing.
Well, I'm sorry. The only thing we can do there is wait for Brother Mitch to... That's him now, I'm sure. Brother Mitch, we've been expecting you.
Bless you, Brother Adrian. I told you to treat her like one of the family, brother.
I tried, Brother Mitch, but look what you did to me. I caught her trying to escape, and she turned on me.
Remove the ties that bind her, brother.
But Brother Mitch,
Remove them in the name of the Lord.
I see you're back to your old self again.
No, never better. That drug you slipped is worn off.
So can you let me go now?
Guess again. I have very special plans for you, my child.
Rafe, look, I know your men have been out searching all night, so have we. Come on now, she couldn't have just disappeared. What do you mean, the river?
No, she's not. She couldn't be dead. She's not dead.
Anything's possible, Rafe. Yeah, please, keep us posted. We'll call you again.
Rafe thinks she's dead, doesn't he?
No, he just has to look at all possibilities. I think Ben Carter had the best explanation.
Oh, a lot of good he did. I mean, if it wasn't for him and his deprogramming, Joy would still be here.
He's just trying to help her.
I know.
No, he thinks that Joy would have gone to a place that she feels safe and secure in.
Like the mission?
Either that, or she could have...
You're making this up.
No, it's true. So help me, God. Cordero Roberts is Clint's son. He's a Buchanan. Heir to the Buchanan millions.
Ma'am, come in. We have a lot of talking to do.
Yeah, that's what you said on the telephone.
You made it sound like a life or death situation. What is it, Tina? What's wrong?
Family should never turn against family, Cassie. You could have really hurt Brother Adrian.
That was the idea.
Brother Mitch, perhaps I should teach you a lesson.
In good time, brother. Stabbing you was the least of our wayward sister's crimes. You lied to me, Cassie.
Oh, well, then now we're even because you've been lying ever since you got out of jail.
I was referring to your trust fund. You led me to believe that we would have to move heaven and earth to get that money released. And then what do I find out?
I give up.
All that's required is your signature. You won't deny us, will you, Cassie? The mission needs your financial support, and I need even more than that.
Don't touch me!
Sister Cassie, don't do that to Brother Mitch.
It's all right, Adrian. Hatred and worldliness may have hardened her heart, but we have means to soften her.
What is that?
Some people see the light. Others must be forced to open their eyes.
No way. You can't do that to me. Let me get out of here. Get off of me. Let me go. Get off of me.
Let's save her soul.
Let me go.
She resists.
No. No.
Say your prayers, Cassie.
Stop. Let me go.
Should leave the two of you alone.
No, please stay. Go on, Asa.
Well, Mitch is desperate with the bad press he got. The drugs at the mission, the brainwashing, mind control, not to mention what he may have done to Joy and you.
So how is he planning to respond?
With a rally tonight, took a big ad in the Intruder, faith healer, Brother Mitch Lawrence, alive and in person. You know, he's got everything going there but dancing elephants and tattooed ladies.
Man's got nerve, I'll give him that.
Well, it seems to me like he's just asking for trouble.
No, honey, what he's asking for is money. See, the cops came up with nothing when they raided the mission, and now he's going to play the martyr role right up to the hilt.
Yeah, in other words, he wants people to think that he's been the victim of some sort of religious persecution, right?
Yeah, they're going to rake in the cash from every bleeding heart in town.
I got half a mind to go to that rally.
Asa.
Oh, Vicky, what that snake did to you.
He wasn't driving the car when I lost control of it.
He slipped you the drug, didn't he? Jeopardize you and the life of my future son, a grandson?
Asa, Mitch Lawrence will be punished. I promise you that. But please, don't sink to his level, all right? Also, your future granddaughter is going to want you around for a long, long time. However, I think you're right. I think somebody from the Banner should be there to cover it. Court, how about you take your camera and go on over there?
Ma'am, if it would help put Mitch Lawrence away, I would be downright pleased.
Good, but don't forget to get clearance from Briggs, all right?
I'm on my way.
Oh, Cord, watch your step tonight. When old Mitch takes center stage, the heavens may crash down on him.
Ooh, that sounds like a front-page byline photo to me. Bye-bye. You take care, huh?
Asa, it's amazing. He is so much like Clint.
I'd like to stay a little longer and chat, but I've got a million things to do before this evening. You mind?
Before this evening, that means you're going to go to that rally after all, right?
You just rest, and you listen to Dr. Bolson.
Asa?
Do not worry. Grandpa's not going to do anything foolish.
Since when, Grandpa?
You've all got your leaflets?
Yes.
Good. And you've all got your flowers?
Yes.
Excellent. Brother Mitch will reward each and every one of you for your careful preparation. Now, what he expects of us is that we go out on the streets and summon up the believers and the disbelievers and bring them to our rally tonight. Now, can we do that?
Yes.
Now, can we sell every single flower so as to defray the cost?
Sister Lucille, do you know that you are one of my most trusted followers?
There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you.
God bless you, child. I have a very special mission for you. I want you to go down to the Virgin Islands, take a little trip. Just think of it as a reward for your devotion, all right?
But the name here is Cassie Callison.
Are you questioning your mission?
Oh, no, brother. I would never...
Just go down there and enjoy the sunshine and warm weather and wait for further instructions. Will you do that for me?
Yes.
And you won't tell anyone about this?
No.
Oh, I knew I could count on you.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead now and do the Lord's bidding. Alice! Oh, you were positively spellbinding. I couldn't have instructed the flock better myself.
No, you prefer instructing one-on-one.
Are you, referring to Sister Lucille?
No, I'm referring to Cassie. Has she been initiated into the faith yet?
Allison, beware jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster.
And I suppose you prefer big brown eyes like Cassie's?
I told you she needed discipline. I took her upstairs for that purpose and that purpose only.
Only she isn't there now, and she hasn't been at the inn all morning, and neither have you, so the only logical conclusion is that
Beloved,
you two...
my mission is based on faith, not on logic. If you believe my work, you must believe in me.
I want to, Mitch, but that's pretty difficult when I think of you sneaking off somewhere with someone as unworthy as Cassie.
Allison, I answer to no one but the Lord. Please open your heart and realize that there is only one true disciple.
Who?
Oh, do you really doubt my devotion?
Well, I don't want to doubt you, but if I could only be sure that you loved me.
Be sure. And know that I appreciate so much your efforts to make this event tonight memorable.
Well, I know how important the rally is to you,
I want you to continue that fine work now, okay? Go with the Lord's blessing in mind.
Brother Mitch, that call you had me make to the Virgin Islands just came through. You can pick it up right over there.
Oh, thank you, Brother Ken. Don't dawdle. Don't dawdle now. Sell every blossom you can. On your way. Hello. Brother Lawrence here. Hank, I bet it's really hot down there, huh? Yeah, you're right. I didn't call to ask about the weather. I'm calling in a favor, Hank. Well, I want you to be at the airport down there when a friend of mine arrives. It's on flight 419 from Lambview, Pennsylvania. Cassie Callison. She's a lovely young woman. Blonde hair, fair complexion. You can't miss her. Hank, make sure she disappears.
There's someone here to see you, a good friend.
He's not my friend.
Honey, he is your friend. Now, don't be frightened.
You weren't there in the room. You didn't know what he did to me.
Joy, he's not going to scream at you or make fun of you. And you don't have to go through the deprogramming anymore.
I don't blame you for hating the sight of me, Joy. I was pretty rough on you. I just hope that someday you can understand why my methods had to be so harsh.
I thought you'd still be mad at me.
Ben, please, take a seat. Please.
Joy. Nothing could make me happier than to see you here in your own home with your family. That's what my work is all about.
Ben, I owe you an apology. I thought your work would drive Joy further away from us.
Well, I had my doubts, too.
Guess we all did. Is there any way we can repay you?
As a matter of fact, there is. That is, if Joy is willing.
Me?
I'd like to ask you a few questions, Joy, about Mitch.
Please. I'd rather not.
But it could help a lot of people, young people like yourself, who might still be under his spell.
What would you like to know, Ben?
Well, I am certain now that Joy wasn't just brainwashed. That drugs are very much a part of the way that Mitch works. We need to find out where he might be hiding those drugs.
They already searched the whole mission.
Twice, and they didn't find anything.
But the police are on the outside looking in, and Joy might have a different perspective.
I don't remember being drugged. And if I was given something, I don't know how I was given it or when.
Think, Joy. I mean, even the smallest little thing, it might be helpful.
Oh, the mission seems so far away. It just feels like a bad dream. I can't remember anything. Oh, no.
What is it, Joy?
It's Cassie. Cassie told me that she wanted to become a disciple. What if she is there right now and under Mitch's spell?
That's more like it. A peace that passeth all understanding. I hate to see the Hellcat in you tamed, Cassie, but you gave me no choice. You do understand, don't you?
What do you want from me?
Your obedience, Cassie. Now, from our past encounters, I know that you can't be left alone. That's why the injection was necessary.
I understand.
Do you?
Yeah.
How do I know I can really trust you?
Whatever you want. I'll do whatever you ask.
Let's see if you're as good as your word. Stand up, Cassie. Look at me, Cassie. Kiss me, Cassie. Such devotion gets me where I live. Take my hand, Cassie. Now we're gonna go on a little excursion. Just you and me. And I'll tell you exactly what you have to do when we get in the car. Cassie? Abide with me now.
Oh, Miss Callison, I'm Wilson Lockwood. Won't you please sit down? I regret the need to make this a personal conference, but your request was a bit irregular.
All I want is my money.
Yes, of course, but when someone called the bank and would only say that he was your accountant, well, that wasn't sufficient authorization. We need your personal verification.
I understand.
Good. And as far as I understand, if you would prefer to have your guard wait outside.
No. He has to stay.
Well, your accountant said this concerns your trust fund.
Yes, that's right. I want it.
Oh, yes, of course. And according to my notes, you want the entire $3 million turned into a numbered Swiss account.
That's right. And I also want some cash.
From the trust fund?
Yes. $100,000 before you make the transfer.
Oh, that is a lot of walking around money, but are you sure?
Yes, I realize that, except my guard.
Yes, but...
My guard will watch the money, and he'll watch me, too. And, Mr. Lockwood, the money's not yours. It's mine, and it's not the bank's. And I want my money. I want it now.
As you wish, Miss Gallison. If you'll just be patient, I'll do the necessary paperwork and have the cash withdrawn.
Oh, Mr. Lockwood, just the man I wanted to see.
Oh, I'll be right back, Miss Buchanan, if you wouldn't mind waiting.
Oh, not a bit.
Well, Cassie, hi.
I promise I won't take up too much of Mr. Lockwood's time. I just need to transfer some funds from my regular account to my studio account. How about you?
How about me?
Well, you're the last person I think I'd run into here. Aren't you supposed to be in the Caribbean?
Who told you that?
Your dad. He was really surprised when he got your note. But now that Joy's all right, I guess we could all use a vacation.
Well, yeah, I'm leaving here as soon as I tie up my business.
Well, don't get too comfortable down there, because I really want you to come to my wedding. You haven't heard about it already, have you?
No.
Well, you're not surprised at all. Most people are. Aren't you happy for me, Cassie? Something wrong. Cassie, are you all right? Cassie? Cassie, what's wrong? Cassie? Cassie, are you all right?
Sports legend Joe Frazier, 2 p.m. Saturday.
Waterside in and stop Mitch from speaking at his own rally, and then what? Figure out some way to get Tina not to tell Cord that Clint is his natural father? Oh, Asa, this is all some stopgap for the truth, and the truth is gonna come out one way or the other.
Please, please. Stop going on. Help me figure something out.
No. If you hear one word I said, I don't know if I can go through this again, Asa. I am not going to lie or cover up for you again. And your lying is as absolutely the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
I will never give up. Not ever. You hear me? I will not lose Clint over some mistake years ago.
Oh.
Pam, I've seen the toll this lie has brought on you, and I have made heavy demands on your honest soul. I'll tell you what, honey. Any heat from now on, I'll bear alone. And believe me, it's going to get real hot.
Asa, I am so involved already. What am I going to do to stop? What do? I go tell Tina that everything she told me was true? That I knew all along?
The only thing we have going for us is that Tina heard the story from Mitch Lawrence, a confirmed liar.
Asa, she knows it for a fact. She added... Ricky, oh, you finished your tests already?
No. But before I got there, they handed me this telegram. It's from Clint in Vietnam.
Richard, you want to elope right now?
Oh, I sure do, sweetheart. Now, I got the justice of the peace standing by, and I told him I'd be coming right back with my bride-to-be.
But I don't understand. Why?
Tina, I should have carried you off the moment I found out what Mitch had done to you. Now, you're what's important to me now, not the wedding itself or the guests. So I got on the phone a few hours ago, and everything is in motion, including our honeymoon in the Caribbean.
Yeah, Richard, could you wait just a minute?
Look, Tina, don't worry. I have taken care of everything. Now, all you have to do is pack.
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to elope with you anymore.
I don't believe this. Gone all this time and not one crisis or emergency message.
Aren't you the lucky one?
Oh, do I detect a note of bitterness in your voice?
Bitterness? Hell no, not me. What you detect in my voice is jealousy, outright envy.
Yeah?
Look at this. This is your pile of winnings from Atlantic City, and that's mine.
Oh. Who do you have to blame for that? You refused to bet the same numbers that I did, and you see before you the wages of the male ego.
I don't think there's anything funny about that. The woman who doesn't need the money wins all of it.
You know the old saying, the rich get richer and the poor get,
Shut up.
Sorry to interrupt, but your maid said...
Brad?
Never mind. Hi, John. Hi, Brad.
Hello. You look upset. What's the matter?
Have you heard from Cassie lately, like today?
We just got back from Atlantic City, and there weren't any messages from her.
Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but I think she's in trouble. And this time, I think it's big trouble.
Cassie, is something wrong?
No, I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
You seem a lot more than preoccupied. Are you ill?
No, I told you, I'm just preoccupied. What were you saying?
Well, I was telling you that Rafe and I are getting married.
Rafe?
Cassie, listen. We've got to get you out of here. You need to see a doctor right now. Come on.
Now, we've all done a lot to get this place back into shape after the police raid yesterday, but there is still a lot more to be done. And Mitch is expecting all of us to work doubly hard to get this place into tip-top shape for the rally tonight.
That's right, Sister Alice. And we have to make sure that we let them know about the O'Neill family wrestling Joy away from us, the work and the family she loves.
Exactly, Adrian. Now, Mitch expects us to publicize the unwarranted intrusion and destruction by the Landview police during the drug raid, when there wasn't even any drugs. Right, so we all know what to do now.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Alice?
Oh, let me handle this one. But don't go too far away in case I need you, okay? What now, Mr. Roberts?
Afternoon, Allison. Is your fearless leader around anywhere?
No, I'm afraid he isn't. And as you can see, Mr. Roberts, we're very busy. But you probably know that the police tried to ruin us yesterday.
Yeah, well, I want to see Mitch, but I can wait.
I'm afraid that you can't.
Look, you invited the press here for your big rally, didn't you? Well, I'm a working member of the Banner.
But the rally isn't until tonight.
Allison, I'm not going anywhere. You might as well just accept that.
Come on, Cassie.
Delilah, no, I have to stay here. I can't go.
Listen, honey, you can come right back.
I have to stay.
Why? Are you on some kind of medication or something that's making you act so strange?
Miss Callison, I have your money here, and I'll be right with you, Miss Buchanan.
No rush, really.
Now, if you just sign these papers, we can expedite the transfer of your trust fund to Switzerland. And I have your $100,000 in cash right here. Miss Callison.
Yes?
Your signature? Now, shall I count this out in front of you?
The money? No. My card has a briefcase?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, I forgot the receipt for the cash. I'll be right back.
Wait, Cassie, you're going to walk out of here with $100,000 cash? Yes. But why? Why are you doing this? Why are you transferring your trust fund into a Swiss bank account?
Because I'm going to be traveling.
With the $100,000? Why don't you use traveler's checks? How long are you going to be gone?
I don't know.
Are you going alone, Cassie?
Miss Callison, your flight leaves shortly. We should be going soon.
Here we are, Miss Callison. If you just sign this, we'll be all through.
Good, because my flight leaves shortly and I should be going soon.
Thank you.
Cassie, do your parents know about this?
Delilah, it's none of your business.
Well, I
Thank
know,
you very
but-
much, Mr. Lockwood.
That's all right.
Cassie,
Now, please be careful.
Did she act a little bit strange to you?
Well, I don't know her that well, I'm afraid, but the whole transaction seemed a bit odd.
Certainly did.
Well, now, what can I do for you, Miss Buchanan?
Oh, never mind. We can wait.
Tina, all you've talked about since I asked to marry you was eloping as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, then what's going on?
I changed my mind.
But why? I mean, you want to clue me in?
Well, it's because of all the stuff that's been happening, you know, with Vicky and Joy and...
But that's precisely why I want to elope.
Well, yeah, but Vicky and I have gotten close again, and it's really wonderful. That's why it would really mean a lot to me to be married in Landfair.
Even if it means putting off the wedding.
Yes. I mean, it didn't matter to me when I didn't think I really had a family, but now that I feel part of the family, it does. And do you understand?
I just wish you would have told me before I made all these arrangements with the wedding and the honeymoon, and I mean, it never occurred to me that you'd change your mind.
Oh, Richard, I'm so sorry. I hope you don't think I'm too much of a pain.
Is this what it's going to be like a preview of? I mean, life with Tina?
I hope not.
Look, I tell you what, I got a great idea. Now, why don't we elope now, and then we can have a big family wedding later?
No, I don't think that's possible.
Tina, you aren't having doubts about us all of a sudden, are you?
Call me when you're ready, Mrs. McKenna.
Thank you very much, I will.
Oh, Asa, Pamela, I'm quite sure this is good news from Clint.
Well, how can you be sure, honey? Maybe I should read it.
No. No, it was sent to me in good and bad. I'm going to read it.
Oh. Clint is fine. So is Bo.
Oh, Vicky.
Thank the Lord. Oh. It says, I found Bo. He's fine. I'll explain all when I come home tomorrow, love, Clint.
Tomorrow. Wonderful. Both my boys alive and well. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Oh, Lord, our prayers have been answered. Honey, I know how worried you were about Bo. Oh, God.
And Clint, I didn't say much. Vicky, you're awful quiet.
I guess I'm just too happy for words.
Then you got to stop crying.
I will.
Let me read this. Let me see this with my own eyes.
Oh, boy, do we have to frame this one. Oh, Dee Dee, we have to call her
Absolutely,
right away,
you have
really.
to call Asa. Would you do that? I have to go back for the text.
Whoa. Telegram. Dated yesterday. Clint's due in today.
Oh, I don't even have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank heavens that baby of yours is fine.
Oh, and Mitch Lawrence is lucky Clint didn't arrive yesterday.
Please let's not even mention that maniac. I'm so happy. I'm so relieved.
Amen.
Pam, would you wheel me outside to find the nurse? Asa, get on the phone to Dee Dee.
My pleasure. Oh, just the gal I want to talk to. My favorite daughter-in-law. Be prepared to celebrate, honey. Vicky got a telegram from Clint. Your husband? A-OK.
Richard, why do you think I'm having doubts about us?
Because out of nowhere, you are so adamant about not eloping. I mean, like it was the worst thing in the world.
Oh, I know. I must be driving you crazy. I know. I mean, but if I am, just think how crazy I'm driving myself.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, you're really not having second thoughts about this.
Oh, sweetheart, no.
All right, I tell you what we'll do. We'll wait till Clint gets back, and then we'll just have a proper wedding as planned, yes?
Yes.
Okay, but you know, Clint may be back next week, or he may be back sooner. Who knows?
Really? Well, that's even better. Why don't you go on to your office and call the Justice of the Peace because you have to cancel the hotel and the plane reservations and...
Well, I could do that here, and then we could have a nice, cozy lunch.
Oh, well, that's true. That's so true. But, you know, I have an appointment to go have some more fittings with Delilah. I knew nothing about your big elopement plans, you know.
True. Okay. Well, I will call you later, sweetheart. I love you. What about dinner tonight?
I'll call you later.
Fine. I love you.
Yes, and I love you too, Richard.
Okay, I'll call you later and we'll talk about dinner, okay?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
And she had her baby. It was a beautiful little boy. Now, of course, Asa never told Clint that he had a son. In fact, right now, Asa is terrified that Clint will find out.
Well, whatever happened to the son?
Oh, he grew up into a handsome young man. Yeah, he grew up thinking that Al Roberts was his real father.
You're making this up.
Oh, that's true, so help me. God. Cordero Roberts is Clint's son. He's a Buchanan. Heir to the Buchanan millions. Just think about it.
You better explain that remark.
Cassie has been pretending to be a disciple of Mitch Lawrence.
What? Staying at the mission?
Yeah, she thought Joy was being drugged by Mitch. She wanted to find the drugs and see if she could get the place closed down.
But I don't understand. What happened?
Well, she left a note saying that she was going on a vacation to the Caribbean, but I don't believe it.
Brad, we're obviously missing a few chapters in the story here.
Yeah, okay. Vicky got Joy out of the Waterside Inn. She pretended that Dee Dee was in an accident, was seriously hurt, and that she was asking for Joy. They got Joy out, got her deprogrammed, and now Joy's back to normal.
Yes, and so what happened with my daughter?
Well, Cassie was trying to get Joy out on her own, and then suddenly Herb gets a note saying she's taken off on a vacation.
So once Joy was out of danger, Cassie decided to hightail it out of town in case Mitch got suspicious.
Why?
It sounds intelligent to me.
But why a note? Why doesn't she call? Why did she leave before the deprogramming was successful, whether she knew or not? It just doesn't sound like Cassie.
No, it certainly doesn't.
Maybe you all are making too much of this.
Oh, but we're not. You don't know Cassie the way that we do. If she said she was going to rescue Joy, she'd do it, even if it meant she was going to get herself killed.
I don't think Mitch is going to kill anybody. He's too smart for that.
He's not smart. The man is a pathological liar, a killer, or who knows what. John, what do you think we should do?
Maybe I can check with the airlines and see if Cassie actually took the flight. But look, why don't you try and call her first and to see if you can get hold of her?
I just did that. I tried. There was a message on the machine saying she was just going to be on a vacation.
All right, then leave the line free. I'll call you as soon as I hear something on it. Good night, sweetheart. Take care.
Brad, I'm never going to forgive you. You promised me that you would keep an eye on Cassie and make sure that she didn't get involved with Mitch Lawrence.
Brother Mitch, the troublemaking cowboy has returned.
Oh, great. Just what I need today. Listen, Adrian, Cassie is still in the car out there. I want you to go up, take her up the back way, put her in my room and lock her in and be sure nobody sees you, all right? Mm-hmm. I want you to come back here because who knows what Cord Roberts wants to punch me out for this time. Hmm?
Yes, Brother Mitch.
Well, Cord. How nice to see you reading our literature. Does this mean you've seen the enlightenment of our ways?
You'll never live that long, preacher man.
Do me a favor, will you, please? I don't have another cheek to turn, so could you hit me someplace else today?
Why don't you do yourself a favor, huh? And you try not to provoke me, huh? Look, I'm here as part of the banner. Come to your big rally.
Oh, and Cord, the rally doesn't start for hours.
And to take a look at some of your disciples. Try to get a feel for your whole operation here. See if some of these folks aren't high on more than love and religion.
Oh, Cord, haven't you heard? The police were here. They tore the whole place upside down. They didn't find a trace of drugs.
Yeah, well, I also heard that you weren't around when this happened. Now, I just have this crazy feeling that maybe the drugs are on you.
Oh, I must say, Cord Roberts, if God sent me anyone to test my patience, it must be you. But good things come to those who persevere and wait.
Yeah, well, I can't wait until the devil gets a hold of you in hell, pal. He's gonna have a field day, especially if the punishment fits the crime.
This is getting very tiresome. I have a lot to do before the rally, which, by the way, should bring me many new converts and many new bucks.
Oh, yeah? Well, I wouldn't count on that too much. Not once people start hearing about what you did to Joy O'Neill and how you twisted her mind.
Poor Joy. They stripped her spirit and left her soul bare. Allison.
Oh, Mitch, thank heavens you're back. Now, things are still in a little bit of disarray, but we'll be ready for the rally tonight.
Beautiful. Listen, I would like you to let Cord follow you around at will, okay? Perhaps he'll see by the time the rally starts that it's the police who are the true destructive force in this town and not us.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I want Cord to know that there is no place for violence around here.
All right. Follow me.
Enjoy.
Brother Mitch, Sister Cassie is in your suite and very quiet.
Very good work. And now for another problem. Cord Roberts.
You're told me you'd make sure that Cassie stayed away from Mitch.
She lied to me. She lied to everybody. The only reason I found out is Connie went over to the Waterside Inn and found her pretending to be a convert and threw a fit. Then Cassie confided in her.
Honestly, what does my daughter think she is? St. Joan in modern dress?
Well, I hope she's on a vacation in the Caribbean, but I seriously doubt it.
Dorian. Delilah, yes. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Delilah. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Listen, I just came from the bank. Dorian, did you know that Cassie is transferring her money from a trust fund into a Swiss bank account and is leaving town right now with $100,000 cash?
Oh, Pamela, Dee Dee was crying so hard I almost cried myself. Now I've got one son I can hold on to if this whole thing blows up the cord. I'll get this. Vicky Buchanan's room?
Asa?
Yes, who's this?
It's Tina. Tina Lord.
I figured that out.
Yeah, presuming you've talked to your wife, you know why I'm calling.
I'm here visiting Vicky. I have no idea why you're calling, Tina.
Well, I suggest you call Pam before you come over.
Look, I am very, very busy.
Asa, you don't want to miss this conversation. It's the most important one that you and I are ever going to have.
All right, being a curious fellow, I'll come over, find out what's going on.
Do that. I'll be waiting for you in my suite.
What does Tina want?
Well, she wants me to come on over and take a wild guess why.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Thank you. Allison,
Yes, Mr. Roberts?
you think I might ask you a few questions?
Well, as long as I can continue to work while I answer.
Fine. I've been watching you for a while,
So I've noticed.
and I've been listening to you talk to some of the others. Now, I get this impression that you're a very intelligent young lady, and you're probably well-educated, too.
Both are true.
Well, if that's the case, then why are you being some kind of a slave for someone like Mitch Lawrence?
I am not a slave, Mr. Roberts. I am here of my own free will.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. You're also the only one around here who doesn't look like she's all spaced out. Now, that's got me thinking that maybe Mitch isn't drugging you like all the others, and that's really confusing
When are
me.
people going to stop talking about these non-existent drugs Mitch uses? Look at these people. They are here because of Mitch, not drugs. I mean, take me, for instance. I was a fairly aimless person until Mitch started the mission. And then I knew, without a doubt, that my place in life was next to him.
Because of Mitch, or because he's supposedly teaching the Lord's Word?
Both.
Yeah, but in what order? Look, Allison, this is all off the record because I'm just a photographer, not a reporter. Now, I know that Mitch can be a very convincing guy, and he's good looking, so I can see how a woman would fall for him.
Like Tina, the lady you fell for?
Yeah, okay. I'll be honest with you. The whole reason I came to land you in the first place was to be with Tina, because I fell for her real hard. Is that why you're here? Because you fell for Mitch?
Yes. You see, I met him when he was in Statesville, and I had never met a man like him before. He touched me so deeply.
And you've never had any doubts about his sincerity, not while he was in prison or since he's been let out?
No, never.
Allison, I think I saw a trace of doubt in your eye there.
No, you didn't. I was thinking. I wanted to be 100% sure of my answer before saying it.
And what about his sincerity about Joy O'Neill?
Look it. Joy is a victim of her family, of society, not of this family. She was very happy here. She was at peace. I mean, who knows what's happening to her now? Who knows what evil things they're making her say about us?
And what happens if it's proven that Mitch is a phony and a fraud? Do you still continue to have your blind love for him?
From what I hear about Tina, you'd have to be pretty blind to be in love with her, too.
Touché. Look, Allison, let's just say that I love Tina despite all those things that I've heard about her. Is that how it is with you and Mitch? It wouldn't make any difference to you if he turned out to be the criminal that people say he is.
No. I guess it wouldn't. You see, I love him so much that I won't let anything get in the way. And I do believe that he is an extraordinary human being. I would do anything for him, and anything to keep us together. If you'll excuse me, I have to check on the other people now.
She didn't know who Rafe was. She barely recognized me. She couldn't answer any of my questions. She just told me that none of this was my business and then left with some security guard.
Security guard? Did you see what he looked like?
Well, no, I didn't pay any attention to him because I was so concerned about Cassie. She was acting so strange.
Delilah, I wish you'd been able to get her out of there.
Well, I tried. I really did. But I thought maybe the best thing would be to alert you or her. But do you know why she would transfer her money into a Swiss bank account and walk around town with all that money?
No, but it frightens me.
Somebody better check on that. I'm available, Dorian, if you need me.
Thank you, Brad. And thank you very much, Delilah. We'll keep you informed.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to have to bring you this kind of news.
Don't be sorry. I appreciate your help. I really do.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Of course I am. If Mitch could drug Joy, he could also drug Cassie.
And talk her into leaving the country and taking all her money along, too.
Brad, we've got to do something.
Oh.
Hello.
I have such a bad headache.
What?
Oh, whatever you injected me with.
No, don't tell me it's wearing off already.
I'm so depressed, I feel like throwing myself out the window.
Hey, Cassie. No, sweetheart. No, look, you're much too precious to
What
me.
am I doing in here? Why are you locking me up?
Honey, I have wondrous plans for the both of us. Obviously, you need a little booster.
No. Please don't give me another shot.
No, it won't be a shot. Just a little something to calm your nerves. I'll be right back.
We're going away soon, you know. You do like to travel, don't you?
I just want to go home. I don't understand.
Here you go. You take that, okay? I promise you, in about 5 minutes, you're going to be feeling much
I
better.
don't want
You'll
to
be all-
drink anything else. Please get it away from me.
Cassie, if you don't drink this of your own free will, I'm just going to have to go get Adrian to make sure that you get it down. Please, make it easier for both of us, okay? Come on. That's a good girl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you. A little more, a little more. Good. Thank you, Cassie. The Lord blesses you, my love. Okay. Now, listen. I'm looking forward to the time, but this won't be necessary, when you'll just really want to be my assistant and my lover. I can't tell you. Right now, I need you to lie back down here, okay? Lie down. Just let the drug do its magic. That's good. Good, good, good.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to write a little note to somebody, something I have to do before we leave town.
Hold it, Cord. Oh, great, you again. There's nobody allowed upstairs except the family.
And why is that, Adrian?
I don't know. Brother Mitch's orders.
I'll tell you what, I haven't been upstairs yet, so I'd like to go up there and take a look around. If you'll excuse me, huh?
Don't do it, Cord.
Big mistake, pal.
Now, just leave quietly, Cord. I don't want to have to hurt you again.
Oh, don't worry. You're not going to hurt me.
All right, look, one at a time.
Leave him alone, you guys are gonna handle this. Leave him alone. Look at Cord Roberts. Where do you get off acting like some kind of a macho ape man?
Look, I was just trying to go upstairs, all right, and then this Godzilla over here grabbed me and decked me.
Look it. Why don't you just, every time you come here, you tell us that we are a bunch of phonies. But look at you, you're nothing but a two-faced phony yourself. Now, will you just get out of here, or do I have to have you thrown out?
It's like some kind of Zombieville around here. Do any of you people know what's going on up there, huh? That Mitch is trying to keep from me?
Look, it is none of your business what is going on up there. Our upstairs is private quarters. It is not open to the public.
That's a fact, huh, Elsa? Well, maybe there's something going on up there that you don't know about.
Look it. You take your camera. Oh, my, it's broken. What a surprise. Look, Cord, just get out of here, okay? I don't want to have to bother Mitch with this one. You have escaped his wrath more than once already.
All right, I'm going, but I'm just going back to the banner to get another camera. Then I'm coming back for this rally.
Oh, Adrian, why did you have to get violent? Was that really necessary?
Dear Vicky, I know you've hated me since the reemergence of Nikki Smith. So, to make up for my part in bringing her out, I'm giving you the following information. Every word of it is true. Cordero Roberts is actually the love child of Maria Roberts and your husband, Clint. When Maria was pregnant, Asa paid off her mother to get Maria out of town and away from Clint. He doesn't know that Cord is his son. Sorry, I'll be leaving Landview shortly and can't tell you more. But Asa can fill you in on all the details of his infamous act. Sincerely, Mitch Lawrence. How sweet the sound that saved a rich. How once was lost, but well, how you feeling? How's the headache? Is it all gone?
So am I.
Whoa, whoa. What, are you floating out there in heaven somewhere, huh?
Mm-hmm.
My little sweet? All peaceful?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess this would be a good time to tell you my plans for the two of us.
Well, Asa, thank you for coming over here so soon.
I called Pamela to find out what you were talking about. She told me. I damn near fainted dead away, and then I realized how slippery that Lawrence is, I mean, he's the only one to come up with such a bizarre tale.
I don't think it's so bizarre. In fact, it makes a lot of sense out of things that never made sense before.
Tina, Mitch Lawrence is a convicted murderer and liar. You're not seriously thinking of believing him?
You're not seriously thinking of going on with this pretense that it's all a lie, are you?
Damn it, it is a lie! Maria and Clint don't even know each other. There's no way Maria could get pregnant by Clint. You don't believe me, huh? Come on. Call her. Ask her.
Well, obviously the two of you are in on this together, aren't you? Like I said, it makes a lot of sense out of things that never made sense before, Asa. Like the fact that you hardly know Cord, yet you're willing to offer him this wonderful job as the head photographer in Phoenix, right? Like the fact that you're encouraging me to marry Richard. In fact, Pamela's practically pushing me on him when in reality, I am in love with Cordero.
What do you mean? You could have married Richard. You love Richard.
Yeah, I love Richard. I do love him. I love him like a sister. I don't feel the same kind of love and passion for him that I feel for Cord.
Do not be a jerk, Tina. Marry Richard. Get everything you desire in life.
Oh, come on, Asa. I hope you realize that you are only convincing me more that Cord is Clint's son.
To take the word of Mitch Lawrence over me. Forget me. Over Pamela.
Yeah, what about Pamela? You know, how you convinced a wonderful, honest woman like that to go along with this is beyond me, but back to the point.
There is no point.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about the point that Al and Maria followed Cord up here the very next day to bring him back home?
How would I know? What do you ask me for?
Fine. Fine, I suppose all this can wait until Clint comes back. And then I will tell him what Mitch told me, and then he can speak to Maria himself.
You no good sleazy little tramp. What is it? What'll it take to shut your mouth?
Oh, Vicky, this is great.
Isn't it thrilling, Richard? Isn't it fabulous? Oh, it's wonderful. Not only is Clint safe and he's coming home, but Beau's all right.
Now, it must be some story about Beau. I mean, him being gone for months and nobody had heard from him. It's just too bad Clint didn't say that Beau was coming back with him.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine how Dee Dee feels. But I can't wait to see him.
Oh, he's going to be mad at me, too, when he finds out what happened. But then he'll be happy because I'm safe and the baby's okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know who to scold first, you or Tina.
Neither one of us. Come on, Joy's safe now. She's back in her right mind. Hmm?
Yeah, well, at least one young lady is. Tina certainly isn't.
What does that mean?
Well, I go to see her. Big surprise. Tina, darling, we're going to elope right away. I mean, this is what she's wanted for weeks, right?
Right.
She turns me down. Well, she says that she wants to wait for a big family wedding at Landfair, and it is all your fault.
What did I do?
She says she's truly your sister again, a part of the family. So now she wants to wait for Clint to come home so that everybody in the family is there.
Oh, you poor thing. But, I mean, it's kind of sweet, isn't it? And maybe it's another sign that she's coming out of that awful period when she was only out to deceive and manipulate everybody.
I know. And I finally agreed, but I got to tell you, my heart was set on being in the islands on our honeymoon. Well, one thing's for sure about Tina. Life will never be predictable, will it?
No. That's one thing it will never be.
Oh, Vicky, I must tell you, it's so nice to hear you not frown and talk bad about her. I mean, I've really missed our closeness. I mean, you and I have always been close, but I don't know, this whole Tina issue has sort of put a wedge between us.
Well, I think enough time has passed, that's all. And now with Tina's willingness to help Joy, I see glimmers of that young girl that I used to like very much, and I hope maybe that young girl has come back, maybe this time for good.
Oh, she is, Vicky, I promise you. And not only are we going to be happy and in love for the rest of our lives, but as a family, we are all going to be happy.
You got it wrong, Asa. I don't want anything from you.
Who is kidding who?
Yeah, but Cord deserves a whole lot more from you. You have denied him his rightful Buchanan name all his life, as well as denying him all the rewards and the opportunities that go with it.
He was brought up by a fine man, Al Roberts. As good a man as Clint. And they were not poor, Tina. I made sure of that. I gave them a life they otherwise would not have had.
But why? He said Clint and Maria loved each other, didn't they?
Kids love. Baby. Are you loco? A Mexican? And don't start with me. Things were different back then. They'd have been strung up by the local rednecks.
Yeah, there's not a touch of prejudice in that pure little heart of yours.
There's some. There is some, but believe me, I was a saint compared to others. And what I did wasn't that bad.
Great. Then Clint will understand, won't he?
Clint will never understand. He pined away from Maria for months. He couldn't understand how Maria could leave him and go off to Mexico with a mother. That's when he decided to leave me, go on his own, 16 years old.
It's taken you this long to get close again, hasn't it? Be a real shame to open up that old wound, especially with a new grandson or granddaughter on their way. So tell me, Asa, how much have you paid Maria to keep her quiet?
Maria knows how much chaos will be brought down on us if Cordero ever found out. So she's going along with this white lie.
Yeah, some white lies.
All right, Tina, we're off the track. What do you want?
I want for Cord what is rightfully his as a Buchanan.
Oh, finally. We come to the bucks. Claiming he loved Cordero. Bull! You're gonna blackmail me as I expected.
No, you are wrong, Asa. Because I do love Cord. I love him more than any other man I have ever known. And I love him because he is good, and he is honest, and he loves me for what I am. And I am not going to sit back and let you get away with this terrible wrong you are doing. And you're wrong. I am doing this for Cordero, not for me.
All right, then. Just tell Mr. Callison that I need to talk to him just as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Herb's secretary says that Cassie has not called there, but that she thinks Cassie would have already left, according to the note.
Yeah,
What now? Dorian Lord here?
Dorian, it's me. Listen, I managed to find out what flight Cassie was booked on, and it's already taken off for the Virgin Islands.
And Cassie actually is on the plane?
Her ticket was used.
Oh, hold on a minute. Brad, Cassie made the flight.
All right. Ask John if Cassie was traveling alone or perhaps with Mitch Lawrence in disguise.
Yeah, I heard him. It'll be hard, but maybe I can impress the airline with the urgency of all this. Let me get back to you as soon as I can.
There's something you should know, John. What's that? Cassie is traveling with $100,000 in cash, and she's transferred her trust fund to a Swiss bank account.
Whoa, that makes it damned urgent, doesn't it? All right. Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Bye. Brad, what if we're too late?
I just remembered something. Mitch is holding a rally tonight. Let's make sure he's planning on attending.
Good idea.
Just the machine with information about the rally.
Well, then, I guess we better get over there and see for ourselves.
Yeah, you got it. Let's get to the water side.
Oh, is it possible you're even more beautiful with this flower crown in your hair?
Am I going to be your special one tonight?
Oh, no, Cassie, not just tonight. Every night and every day for the rest of your life. When we get out of here, we're going to go overseas and get married.
Really? Do I want to do that?
Oh, yeah, you want it more than anything in the world, believe me. You'll see after we make love tonight. Now, sometime during the rally, I'm going to hand the microphone over to some of the disciples. I'm going to come back upstairs while everyone downstairs is carrying on about Mitch the Messenger. I'm going to be making you Mrs. Messenger. Do you like that? It's great, isn't it? We're gonna start our union tonight. We're gonna fly to Europe around midnight, and then we're gonna live in luxury as Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence. On your trust fund, of course.
Sounds like a wonderful future, Mitch.
7:30 tonight.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Larry.
Clint, I didn't know you were back today.
Yeah.
Well, what about Bo?
Well, Bo's fine. He's fine. But what about Vicky? I called the banner from the airport. Richard told me she was here. I damn near fainted.
No, everything's fine.
Yeah, that's what he said. But for crying out loud, Larry, if she could have lost the baby, I wasn't even here. No one telegrammed me.
Well, that's because she didn't want you to know. But the crisis is over. There's nothing to worry about.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Positive. She's on medication right now. We'll slowly take her off that. But the baby is still due on time.
Well, thank God for that. Yeah. What room's she in?
Right through there, my friend. Take care.
You're home.
Oh, sure, Tina, you're taking care of Cord.
That's right, Asa. He has been deprived of the heritage and the money that he rightfully deserves.
Go easy, Asa. This little tramp could blow up your whole world. Supposing I agree with you. Cord becomes wealthy overnight. You gonna move in and marry him?
I've turned Cord down so many times, I don't think he even wants me anymore.
The boy's smarter than I think.
Look, what happens between Cord and me is beside the point, Asa. The point is that you're going to give that boy exactly what he deserves.
Enough bull, Tina. Spell it out how much you want.
Mitch, are you ready?
Oh. Cassie, come here. Oh, even I, with my vivid imagination, couldn't picture how beautiful you would look in this teddy. You know, I think I'm just going to forget about this rally and make you my bride right now.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't do that. all those followers are waiting for you downstairs, and you're going to make so many new converts today.
You know, I wish I cared about that, but I gotta confess, old Mitch is kind of losing interest in the Lord lately. He's gaining a very healthy interest in you and your terribly pure soul and your terribly alluring body.
And, of course, all my money in Switzerland, right?
You know, this might be the first time in my life I have ever said this to a woman. In fact, I'm sure it's the first time. Cassie, at this moment, I am actually more interested in our love and our physical union than I am in your bank account.
Mitch,
What?
maybe you should go down to the rally, and I'll wait for you in your bedroom.
You're probably right. Go ahead.
Hey, wait a second. What the hell are you doing, huh? Allison?
What? Leo, just let me go.
You mind telling me what's going on here?
It's all over between us, isn't it, Mitch? I heard what you said to Cassie. You're gonna blow this whole thing just because you can't keep your hands off her.
Oh, honey,
Clint, I missed you so much.
I miss you more. How big are you? I hear you've been kind of busy. Richard filled me in.
Yeah, but there's absolutely nothing to worry about anymore.
Well, that's what Larry told me when I came in. Damn it, honey, I wish you'd have gotten hold of me.
Oh, to do what? To pace the floor? There were plenty of people here to look after me, including, believe it or not, Tina, who was very supportive.
You know, all I could think about on that endless flight back here, once I knew Bo was safe, was how there was nothing to stand in the way of our happiness.
Oh, darling, you've got to call Dee Dee right away.
Richard's doing that. He's telling her that I'm here.
Okay.
And then I got to feeling very guilty about running off to that jungle and leaving you here all alone, and how wonderful you were to understand that only my brother's life being in jeopardy could have made me do it.
Of course, darling, I know that.
Yes, and then I come home and I find out you've been in a car accident, sweetheart. And you could have lost the baby, and without me around.
Look, why don't you just concentrate on the fact that the baby's fine, and she is still right here where she belongs.
He.
She.
Anyway, Larry assured me that he won't be making any premature visits about us.
Okay. No, he won't. She won't. Actually, I'm a little surprised you're not angry with me. Although I suppose when the shock wears off, you'll get around to that. But, darling, I have to tell you this. I had to do it, all right? And I realized that it was entirely my fault what happened, but I had to.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't understand what you're talking about. Why should I be angry? And what do you mean you had to do it? Had to do what?
Oh. Well, darling, you know, I mean, I didn't just slide off the road and into a ditch. There was a little bit more to it than that.
Like what? Well, come on, honey. What is it I don't know?
Clint, you saw Bo, you talked with him, you know for a fact that he's alive?
Allison, this jealousy of yours is really getting out of control.
No, Mitch, it is your ego that is totally out of control. What do you think you're doing in there, drugging Cassie? And now you've got your hands on her money? What makes you think you're going to get away with this sort of thing?
I'm not drugging her, and she contributed her trust fund of her own free will.
I heard you talking to her. I know you're planning to fly away with her after you make beautiful love tonight during the rally.
Allison, when are you going to learn to stop doubting me? What I said in there was for her benefit. She wants my body. She wants to marry me. I'm afraid the poor thing's falling madly in love with me.
When are you going to stop lying?
Will you keep your voice down? What are you trying to do to me?
Look, I'm Allison, Mitch. I'm not the Landview police. You can tell me the truth. You can confide in me. Let me help you.
I am not planning to run away with her. I just said that to placate her. It's you I'm going to run off with at some point.
Well, I think that some point better be pretty soon before this whole thing blows up in your face. If anyone sees Cassie in your room tonight...
No one will see her. You're the only one who knows, and I am counting on you and your love to keep it a secret from any inquiring minds.
I don't know what to do. I believed in you, you know, and I love you very much.
Still believe in me. Keep on loving.
Even though you're lying?
What, my detractors finally gotten to you?
No, Mitch. I told you I heard you talking. I know the truth. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't love you anymore. I'm just very confused.
That's because you don't trust me anymore, so you're floundering the way you were when I first met you. Now, I want you to listen to me. I am your answer, sweetheart. After this rally, we're going to get together, we're going to sit down, we'll talk all this out, okay?
I don't believe you. I can't believe you anymore. You are going to sneak off with Cassie tonight, and I can't let that happen, Mitch. I won't.
Look, I don't have time for this. If you don't mind, I will take this dangerous little toy. Thank you. Listen, I'm certainly expecting you to be loyal to me, at least until after this rally tonight. You know?
What's wrong? Wasn't I enough? Or maybe I'm not rich enough, or maybe I'm not beautiful enough.
We're going to your room. You are going to get yourself together, and then we are going downstairs, young lady.
I don't see Mitch anywhere, do you?
No, don't. Excuse me. He's probably on a plane on his way to some Caribbean hideaway with Cassie.
Not necessarily. Now, let's wait and see what John can find out. Let's act inquisitive but not concerned, all right?
Sure. We haven't got a care in the world. Look at all these faces. Smiling, idiotic little grins. Kids who've given their hearts and their minds to a con man.
Not to mention any money they might have access to. Not Cassie, though.
No, not if she was in her right mind. Oh, my God, I just wish we knew where she was, that she was all right.
Welcome to the Lawrence Mission for the Homeless. Is this your first visit?
And last, I hope.
We're very glad to have you here. Would you like to buy a lovely flower?
No.
All the donations go to the homeless and the needy that we help here at the mission.
Thank you, but I'm all flowered up at the moment.
Excuse me. But what is your name?
Mary Lynn Dennison. And yours?
Mary Lynn, how long have you been here with Brother Mitch?
Well, I was in college, a callous student thinking of no one but myself, until a friend told me about Mitch. And I came here to learn for myself exactly what he was all about. And I never left.
Shades of Joy O'Neill.
Poor Joy. We all feel so rotten about what her family did to her. But we know God will find a way to bring her back to us.
I can't do. Do you happen to know Cassie Callison?
Cassie was a traitor. She helped Joy's family get her out of here, and then she left. We're all very angry at Cassie. Excuse me. I must go welcome the other newcomers.
Well, now we know what the official story is.
Yes. Excuse me, Mary Lynn. Where is your messenger, your leader? I haven't seen him anywhere around.
Well, there's no telling where he is at the moment, but he'll be here to address the gathering later.
Thank you. I know it. He's on a plane with my daughter, I'm sure of it. Oh, God. Here we are just standing here waiting for him.
Wrong, Dory.
Excuse me, Allison. Bless you all. Bless you. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Dorian, Bradley. What an unexpected gift from heaven. My, but this certainly does round out an absolutely perfect day.
Cordero deserves to be in your will, Asa.
My will? What have you in mind? I sign, you get me bumped off, Cordero collects his inheritance. Look, what the hell do I say in the will, huh? To my grandson Cord, I bequeath
Look, it's not going to matter much to you when you're lying in a coffin. You won't know how upset Clint is, but I would think while you're alive, you would like to keep Clint as your son.
You may have me all wrong on this. I may just tell Clint, take the consequences, eventually work it out with him.
Asa, this isn't poker, and I'm not fooled. Look, if Clint did find out, he'd insist that Cord be part of the Buchanan Empire. So you're going to pay either way.
Okay, fine. Cord's in the will. But I'm not going to kick off for another 40 years.
I already figured you'd say something like that. That's why I want you to handle all the arrangements. Oh, and spare me all the petty details, all right? Just make sure that Cord has immediate access to $1 million.
Mitch, where's my daughter?
Can you ladies excuse us? I'm sure there's something else you can do, right? Go ahead. Bless you, bless you. I'm afraid I can't help you with that, Dorian.
When was the last time you saw her?
You know, I really don't remember. She went out the back door, yeah. Well, that was a major disappointment to me, I must say. I thought that Cassie had come to see the light of my truth and conviction, but obviously she was just interested in getting her friend Joy O'Neill back home and miserable again. But at any rate, I am so pleased that you two are here, and I'm sure that you'll have a change of heart about my work as soon as you've heard me speak.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Excuse me.
I'm scared. I really am scared. I'm beginning to think that Cassie isn't on that plane.
Unless he does have her under his control and sent her on ahead of him.
Excuse me, Brother Mitch.
Yeah. Adrian, good. I want to talk to you anyway.
The O'Neill family has arrived. I'm certain they're here to disrupt the rally tonight.
Yeah, what else? However, we will persevere, won't we? Listen, this is what I want you to do. I want you to keep an eye on them, and also Brad Vernon and Dorian Lord right over there, okay? Particularly Brad. He's a very sneaky individual. And don't allow anyone to go upstairs. Understand?
I can handle that, Brother Mitch.
Oh, I know you can handle it. I know you can do anything I ask. Yes, indeed. I know you are my true and loyal disciple, Adrian.
There. Now I'm going to be beautiful for you, Mitch. Mrs. Messenger. Cassie. Cassie. What am I doing here?
Where are they? I'm still being drugged. Help! Oh.
Mitch. My Mitch.
Yeah, that's right, Martha. Clint's home. So Tina and I can get married next week. Yeah, I want you to book those reservations again. For the flight and the honeymoon. Right. Yeah, thanks a lot. I didn't realize you were standing there.
What difference does it make? Wouldn't have changed your plans any, would it?
Oh, come on, Cord. We're not going to have another go-around about Tina, are we?
I guess she didn't tell you about the discussion we had, huh?
No. In fact, I thought you were staying away from her.
Yeah, I am. I told her that I was going to respect her decision to marry you. I'm not going to be bothering her anymore. She said she could be happy with you, Will. All I want is her happiness.
Well, that's very generous of you, Cord.
Just dealing with reality. Anyway, I was over at the Waterside Inn today, and I needed to come back here.
Oh, that's right. You were covering the rally, right?
Yeah. My camera was broken, so I came back here to get a replacement, but I'm headed back there now.
Well, what happened? You drop it, or?
Yeah, with some help.
What does that mean? Now, wait a minute. You didn't get into another fight with Mitch Lawrence, did you?
Hey, look, one of his flunkies took a swing at me. I was just defending myself.
I think we better forget about this assignment altogether.
Now, wait a minute. I can handle this.
Look, Cord, if you can't control your temper, then you can't act as a professional. Now, this is an event that we're reporting, not a personal vendetta of yours.
All I was trying to do was get upstairs and see what Mitch Lawrence was up to. Now, I know that he is doing something up there that he doesn't want people to know about. His flunkies went crazy. They would rather tear me apart than let me get up those stairs.
But why did you have to force it, Cord? You're a photographer, not a one-man army. Look, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to assign another photographer.
Richard, I can do
End of discussion. Now I'm through for the day. If you don't have any other work to do, you can take off too.
I need to look at some negatives.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it was just impossible for Bo and his men to get out.
I can't believe this. All these horrible thoughts that were going through my mind about why we hadn't heard from him and it was mud and rain.
Anyway, he felt terrible about making us all worry and about me flying over there like that, but he did say he had to admit it was kind of good to see me.
Did you give him all of my messages?
Yes, I did. He said it shouldn't be too much longer, honey, but he can't make any promises.
But you don't feel we need to worry about him anymore, do you, darling?
No, the NAM government is staying out of it, and there shouldn't be any trouble.
I don't mean for this to sound selfish, but did you try to talk him into coming back home at all?
Well, honey, he brought that up himself. It's just that he feels they're so close to finding his buddies, and they put so much time and effort into it already.
I know. I can't help but want him here, though, you know.
Of course you can't. We understand that.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have a letter for you.
You do? My darling Dee Dee. Wasn't it nice of Clint to come all the way over here just to bring a letter back to you? I'm sorry my silence got everyone nervous. I was hoping you'd figure it just meant I was busy and not hurt or dead. A big chunk of me wants to come home to you so much, but I gotta hang in here and keep at it. Please understand, I know you do. I suppose you must be missing me as much as I miss you, and that's more than I can say. Keep busy, my darling. Before you know it, I'll be walking in the door to grab you. I love you with all my heart and all my soul, now and forever. Bo. Well, he still loves and misses me.
Oh, he damn sure does, honey.
You think you can relax a little bit about him now, huh?
I think so. Thanks so much for finding it for me.
Well, I think we can all sleep a little bit better now.
Oh, it's almost too much to believe. Bo is well. Joy's home, thanks to Vicky and Tina.
Vicky... Oh, is that the story you were getting ready to tell me when she walked in?
Yeah. Yes, darling. Well, the thing is, I came up with this wonderful plan to get Joy out of the Waterside Inn. Tina invited Mitch over to her suite at the inn, and while Mitch was with Tina, I went over to the inn, and I got a hold of Joy, and I told her that Dee Dee had been in a very serious car accident, was in critical condition at Landview Hospital, and was asking for her.
Uh-huh. So how did that end up in a car accident?
Well, while I was at the inn, I foolishly drank some iced tea. I was arguing with one of those disciples about trying to get to Joy, and the tea was drugged. And by the time I got Joy into the car and was heading for the hospital, the
Drug took over and you lost control of the car?
Yeah.
That damn Mitch.
Now, Clint, everybody is so proud of Vicky for what she did.
Did you press charges? Has anybody done anything yet?
No, darling, I was concerned about the baby.
Oh, I see. So this is just another crime he's not being nailed for, right? Huh? He could have killed you, he could have killed the baby, and he's still walking around?
Darling, where are you going?
I'm gonna end this once and for all. He's not gonna harm this family ever again.
Clint, no, wait, Clint, you can't. Vicky, no.
Vicky, let's...
No,
Clint! Please, sit back.
Asa. Asa, did you hear me?
Don't you push, Tina. I'm standing here talking myself out of committing murder.
Oh, well, then be my guest. Take your time.
What is the bottom line? What do I give you as well as Cord?
I told you I am doing this for Cord because I love him.
Mm-hmm. And Mitch Lawrence gets his cut. He's working with you.
No way.
Oh, he comes around another day and blackmails me.
Look, I don't know what's going on in his perverted little mind, all right? But he didn't say anything to me about using any of this to get back at you.
He's had me wacko for weeks. He's going to use it sooner or later. And I'll tell you something, honey. I just paid once, not twice.
Fine, can we get back to Cordero, please?
How the hell am I supposed to give him $1 million?
Look, I'm sure with your financial prowess, you'll think of some discreet way to handle this.
I'll tell you how I'm going to handle it. I'll tell Cord you're blackmailing me in his behalf.
Fine, then you know what he's going to do? He's going to go find Clint and say, "Hi, Daddy." And then you'll be right in that same corner that you are trying so hard to get out of right now.
At least no one will be blackmailing me anymore. All right, damn it. I'll do it. Because you have caught me by the spurs. But I'll get you for this, Tina.
Yeah, and Cord is going to get what he rightfully deserves. And don't you try to use that self-righteous act with me, Asa.
Yeah, I can always be righteous. You bringing this Mitch Lawrence into town. I'll tell you something. That's one black mark you don't erase, young lady. I got to do something real quick about that guy.
Fine. Feel free. But in the meantime, let's shake on our deal. That Cord gets put into your will, and he gets $1 million in cash.
I am not in the habit of shaking hands with skunks. You smell real bad if you do that.
I can't believe this.
Well, you think he's got his hands on her money already?
We've got to call the police.
No, it won't do any good. They'll just say we don't have enough evidence to prove she's being held a captive here.
I think I'll mingle.
All right, just be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
Hi, guys.
Ah. Bob, what are you doing here?
Well, Joy called me and told me what was going on. Said something about Cassie being a secret agent or something.
Well, what we're worried about is that maybe she's still here and she's not in the Virgin Islands.
Hi there. Allison, isn't it?
Yes? Who are you?
Brad Vernon. I'm a friend of Cassie Callison and Joy O'Neill's. I was wondering if you could give me a tour of the upstairs area.
Why?
Curiosity.
Are you looking for Cassie?
Is she here? I saw your face when Dorian was talking to Mitch about her. You look troubled. Allison, is anything wrong with Cassie?
I'll tell you where she is.
Sister Allison, Brother Mitch needs you in the kitchen.
Well, tell him to wait. She was in the process of converting me.
Sister Allison, right now.
We will have to discuss the state of your soul later, brother.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment. PM.
Heed the messenger! Heed the messenger!
Thank you all so much, brothers and sisters. Oh, it is such a pleasure to welcome you to the Lawrence Mission for the Homeless. I'm so happy to have all of you here today.
All of us, Mitch?
Oh, yes, Pete. It gives me great pleasure to have another opportunity to preach to you, and perhaps convince you how wrong you were to steal your niece from the bosom of this family.
You drugged her, Mitch. She knows it now.
Shut up! Be quiet!
It's all right, brothers and sisters. Prophets throughout the world's history have been ignored, persecuted, even burned at the stake. I've taken my lumps, brothers and sisters, as you all know. The district attorney's office, the Lambview police, the local media, and assorted families have harassed me, my disciples, and this mission. And yet, look around you. We are still here. We are still working for the homeless and the hungry. Still speaking God's word, that in this country of plenty, there is enough to go around if only people are willing to share. We will not be deterred from our mission. We will not be forced to close down. No, on the contrary. Every day brings 100 new converts for every one disbeliever. And in the months
eating it up.
We will set in motion our plans to build the worldwide headquarters for the Lawrence Mission for the Homeless. So not long ago, this whole thing. And not long ago, this was only a secret dream that began in Statesville Prison.
Pardon me, but where's Allison?
I assumed
I don't know.
But you took her someplace.
Please be quiet and heed the messenger.
The Lord, the Almighty who rules all our lives, decided he didn't want old Mitch to wait.
What's going on? I'm not sure. One of his disciples, Allison, was about to tell me where Cassie is. Now I can't find her.
I'm gonna look outside.
What about upstairs?
They won't listen to
And he is
us.
smiling at me now, brothers and sisters. Smiling at all of us who've dedicated ourselves to this highest of ideals. Now, brothers and sisters, I'd like you to listen to a few of those who have dedicated their lives to our cause. I want you to hear from their lips what they believe. Now, I have hundreds of followers, people who were never the sinner that I was, who never went to prison, and therefore who do not preach our word with such a black mark against them. Mary Lynn, will you please come up here? Thank you. Tell these fine people, yes, you may applaud. Mary Lynn, I want you to tell these fine people how you found the path here and what has kept you here, okay?
I would love to, Brother Mitch. Life has been very easy for me. Too easy, I now realize. I never really felt involved in anything. The world to me seemed like a place I was just visiting, but not really living in.
Hey, Cord, how about having a bite to eat with us?
No thanks.
Oh, okay. We'll catch you later.
Great.
Come on, guys.
Cord, I have faults, and believe me, I have a lot of them. But nobody could ever call me prejudiced.
I'm not saying that you are. But that world that you live in, that world that means so much to you, you tell me then, okay? How would I fit in there?
You wouldn't.
Tina, it's okay.
No, Cord, it is not okay. You know, and I am really ashamed of myself for even feeling this way or thinking this way, but I have finally come to realize that if I am going to get the prestige and the responsibility that I deserve, I am going to have to marry a guy who already has it. Look, I'm sure you don't feel real good about me right now, and that makes two of us.
Well, you know, I sure admire a woman who knows what she wants. But hey, you're young yet, Tina. You just might change your mind.
I don't think so.
Well, look, you have got plenty of time to find this right man who's going to give you the world. But if you can just let the world wait, say, for one afternoon, what do you say?
I've waited this long. I guess I can wait for one more afternoon.
Yeah, city room, Robert speaking.
Cord? It's Tina. I didn't expect for you to answer the phone.
Yeah, look, Richard's not around right now. I don't know where he is.
Oh, well, I'm not calling Richard. I was looking for you.
Why?
Because we need to talk. I want to see you.
Tina, look, you are engaged to be married. We've got nothing to talk about.
We do, Cord. Please, and it's important.
Tina, please, just forget this, all right?
Well, Dee Dee, I'm sorry, but you're just not convincing me.
What is Clint going to do to Mitch with 200 people standing around him?
That's not going to make any difference to him. Look, there's been enough violence. He's got to be stopped now.
Do you want to know the truth? If he goes over there and kills Mitch, I'm going to feel bad I wasn't there to witness it.
Do you hear yourself?
That's the way I feel. I'm not going to apologize
This
for
family
it.
doesn't need another trial. Please, Dee Dee, you've got to go to the waterside inn now. You've got to stop him from murdering Mitch Lawrence.
Vicky, he's angry. I know that.
You
but
don't
he's
know
not
him the
going
way
to...
I do. Dee Dee, please, he's not thinking now. He's in a rage. He can't control himself now.
All right, relax.
Please.
I'll go. Yes.
Please, hurry.
you, Cassie Callison. You are the most gorgeous bride in the world. Well, honey, can I get a little hello, huh? Or, more importantly, a hello kiss? What, something wrong here?
I don't know, Mitch. I feel very strange.
Oh, it's probably just a case of first night jitters, you know. I want you to come over here, sit on the couch, and I don't want you to move a muscle. You understand? Now, I'm gonna go get something, and then I'll be right back. Okay? And then you and I will join to each other, flesh to flesh, and we will surely come as close to heaven on earth as is humanly possible.
Got to get up those stairs.
Well, don't even try, because too many people know you around here.
I'll do it, okay? I'll do it.
Mrs. Lord?
Yes?
Phone call. You can take it in there.
Thank you.
I hope that's John. Please don't do anything till I get back.
We won't.
Part-time volunteers are also welcome and needed. Before Mitch returns with his sermon, we will circulate and answer any questions that you may have while we play some of our most revered hymns.
It was Charlie. To get the pilot to verify whether or not it is Cassie on the plane, but he's got a contact down on the Virgin Islands who's going to meet the plane when it lands. Oh, God, I hope and pray that it is Cassie on that plane and that she's miles and miles away from Mitch Lawrence.
I'm sure if the police talk to her, she'll call you, Dorian.
Dorian, you see this guy in the back, the big guy in the back? Do you think you can think of something to distract him so I can maybe slip by or something?
Sure, I'll give it a try.
Good.
Yeah. You know what? I just realized Mitch isn't anywhere in this room.
You're right. We better act quickly. Hello. Excuse me for bothering you, but I wonder if you couldn't answer a question for me. I've been watching you. I couldn't help it, and I've observed that you seem to be a very intelligent, thoughtful young man. And what drew you to Mitch Lawrence in the first... Oh, dear. How clumsy of me.
Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
Of course. Do you have any more questions?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Larry, I am worried that once again Mitch Lawrence is going to destroy my entire life with Clint.
Come on, Vicky. All right, so Clint left here in a rage. By the time he gets to the Waterside Inn, he'll have time to think things through.
Oh, God, I hope you're right.
Of course. He's not going to jeopardize his life by losing control. He's got too much to look forward to.
I wish I felt reassured. Why am I so afraid that my husband's going to do something drastic?
Sweetheart, I'm gonna be with you in just a second, okay? Just gotta take care of a little something here before we get started. Man, you ought to see that crowd downstairs. And that scam to get Joy O'Neill out of here really backfired for those people. And publicly, I'm happy to say.
Joy. That's why I came here, because of Joy.
Yeah, but, you decided to stay here because of old Mitch, right?
Oh, Mitch, we have to wait.
No, honey, there's no more waiting because I am so hot for you, I can hardly stand. I gotta tell you, I got really inspired down there when I was preaching. See those people powerless to stop me from having you or anything else I want in this world?
Why aren't we down at the rally? I mean, why are we doing this now?
Sweetheart, because I want to make you mine, all mine, before I go back down there. Now, remember, after the rally, immediately after, we're going to leave Landview.
No, I don't think that I want to leave Landview now.
Cassie, this is no time to get difficult with me, okay? What, does that drug wear off? I don't have time to give you another one, so please.
I want to call my mother.
Sweetheart, your mother's right downstairs.
She's here?
Yeah.
My mother's here?
Look, no more talk now, Cassie. It's time for loving.
No, please, stop it. I have to think.
You don't have to
Leave
think
me
about
alone.
it. You just relax.
Please.
And let me do the rest.
No, leave me alone.
Relax.
Please, leave me
Shut up. Shut
The hell up, you hear me? Now, don't ruin this for me. You gonna be quiet? Good. That's better. You know, sweetheart, I have been waiting for this one.
Cord?
Tina, what are you doing here?
Look, I told you on the phone we have to talk.
And I told you to forget it.
Look, I can understand why you'd be upset with me, but
Tina, there are no buts about this. You are going to marry Richard, and that is it. Now, I am sick of being up nights thinking about you, and I am sick of hating Richard for being able to give you things that I can't. Now, if you've got any respect for me, you will just walk out of this right now.
I have enormous respect for you. And love.
Oh, man.
Look, I'm not going to marry Richard anymore.
Why not?
Because of you. Cord, you were right all along. It's you I want, not him. So please, tell me you'll forgive me and take me back.
Hey, Connie. Oh, Dee Dee. Hi. Did you see Clint? Any news on Bo?
Bo is fine. He didn't come back, but everything's all right. Look, is Clint here?
No, he's not here.
Are you sure?
Why would Clint be at a Lawrence rally?
When Vicky told him about the drug that caused the car accident, he went flying out of the hospital to come here, and she's afraid that he might actually kill Mitch, so I said I would come and try to stop him.
Well, I'm almost positive he didn't come through that door. Really?
He must have gone home. Maybe went back to the Banner.
Well, I hope so. What's going on here anyway?
Well, we're all trying to find Cassie, and somehow we lost Rob and Brad.
Actually, we haven't seen Mitch since his opening speech, but we still don't know what's going on.
Oh, you want to play rough?
No!
Come here. You can play rough.
Stop! Get away from me! Help me!
Sweetheart. You had enough of that stuff now? You ready to make love now? Instead of war? Oh, boy, did I hit you a little too hard? Oh, honey. I know how to burn you around. You better wake up for this, Cassie. Come on, wake up, sweetheart. This is gonna be the best you ever had it. Yes, you better wake up for this, sweetheart. This is gonna be the best you ever get. Bam! Dorian.
Cassie? Cassie? Oh, thank you. My life, I swear it. I love you. I always have.
Tina, I don't get it. From the minute I walked into Landview, you have done nothing but try to convince me how much you loved Richard.
Yeah, but not when we were down in El Paso. Not when we made love. Cord, that is something that neither one of us is ever going to forget. It was the most wonderful thing that ever happened to me. And look, the only reason I lied to you is because I was lying to myself.
Damn good lying, Tina. That's all I gotta say. Because you really had me fooled when you set your wedding date.
Cord, I shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have done that because it's you I wanted. I wanted you all along.
Tina, you have jerked me around like I was some kind of a calf in a rodeo. Now, I was a fool to let it go on as long as it did.
No, you weren't a fool. You're the man I love.
Yeah, I'm the man you love today, Tina. But God knows what's going to come out of your mouth tomorrow. Now, you tell me, once and for all, what is it that you really want?
I want you, Cord. I'm not going to marry Richard. Now, that is the truth.
Tina, do you even know what the word truth means?
I know what the word love means. And, Cord, if you never believe me in anything else I ever say in my life, please, please, Cord, believe me.
And so I say, keep love alive in your hearts. Love for the unfortunate, love for one another, and recall always the love I have for you. Bless you, my
Look at these kids. They still want to believe that crock he's feeding them.
While we're waiting, you know it will cheer Brother Mitch when he returns to hear our voices in song. He especially loves bringing in the sheaves. Bringing in the sheaves, join me. Bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves. Bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing.
They're not doing too well without their master hypnotist leading them on, are they?
You know, if we really do break this whole thing up here, we're going to have a community of lost souls.
They were lost before they ever got here. Look, speaking of lost, where are Brad and Dorian?
Yeah, and Rob. I think they might have gone to a secret staircase or something, or found a private sanctum.
They'll be all right if they stick together. It's Clint I'm worried about. Vicky said she's never seen him that angry.
Well, who could blame him?
Yeah, but when he finds Mitch, what's he gonna do to him?
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. So Clint's going to have to get in line with the rest of us.
Come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
What happened? Mitch, what did I do to you? Oh, my God. Mom. Oh, Kathy. Oh, my God, he beat you. Oh, sweetheart. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's over now. See if he's breathing, Mom. See if he's breathing.
I don't want you to look at him, okay? You just turn away. Turn your head.
No! No, I have to know if he's dead or not. Please.
He's not going to hurt you or anybody else anymore. He's dead. I killed him.
And the labor ended, we shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Clint, I was glad to see you. Did you find Mitch?
No, I didn't find him. I couldn't find him. These damn followers of his have all the stairways blocked off tight.
Did you try outside?
I tried everything except climbing a rain gutter. And have you ever tried talking to any of these zombies? You can't get through to them. That Mitch Lawrence is just like a snake. He hears a trouble coming, he crawls under a rock.
Yeah, leave someone else holding the bag. That's his style.
Yeah, well, not this time. He won't. Sooner or later, he's got to come crawling out. When he does, I'll be waiting for him.
Well, I was saying earlier, you're going to have to take a number and get in line with the rest of us. I know what he did to you, you know, you and your wife, but there's a lot of people with some heavy grudges against him.
Think of what Joy had to go through to get out from under his spell.
All right, fine. I know what you're saying. And maybe I'm being a little self-centered about this thing, but he almost cost Vicky and I our unborn child. Now, you tell me, Pete, what kind of a man would do something like that to a woman and her baby?
Hey, we all agree, the man's not human.
Yeah, well, I don't care what breed of lowlife he is. He's around here someplace, and I'm going to find him, or my name is not Clint Buchanan.
Okay, all right, then what? I mean, Pete, isn't there some sort of charges we can file against him because of what he did to Vicky? I mean, get him out of town or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, but we'd have to come up with some solid evidence. Wait a minute. Let's go find Allison. She always knows where he's at.
Allison, you think she's going to help us?
Hey, look around here. This place is falling down around her ears. Now, she's no dummy. It's worth a try.
You know, she's been in and out of this lobby all day. Where is she when you really need her?
That's
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Dorian doesn't think that Cassie's in the Virgin Islands or anyplace else.
Yeah, she thinks Lawrence has a hold of her. How? Cassie's too smart for that scum.
Not if she's drugged like everybody else down there seems to be.
John, she wrote me a letter, said she was going to the Caribbean.
Herb, I have a very dependable contact in the Virgin Islands. He met the plane that Cassie said she was on. There was no one there who answered the page, and no one fitting her description on the plane.
What's the area code down there in the Virgin Islands? I'll call the police and put them on it. Huh? Yes, Marie.
Herb, this has been driving me crazy. I should have said something before, but...
What is it?
Well, this is the letter Cassie sent that I read to you over the phone. Now, you didn't see it, but it's just not like her at all. I mean, she's a smart girl.
Almost every other word is misspelled.
Maybe she didn't write the letter.
No, it's her handwriting.
Could be some sort of code. Or else she was forced to write the letter, in which case Cassie is in big trouble.
He's dead, Mom. I killed him, look. It was me.
No, sweetheart. You didn't kill him. You didn't. You just get that right out of your head. Now, come on. I want you to sit down. All right? Just sit there. I'm your mother. Please, I know what it is that you're capable of and what you are not capable of. And you're certainly not capable of murdering somebody. All right. Do you have any clothes?
I don't know where my clothes are.
Fine, we'll come up with something. Does anybody know that you're here?
What?
Cassie, please. Listen to what I'm asking you. Does anybody know you're here? Did they see you? A bellman?
I don't know. I don't know. Mitch shot me up with something. I was...
What kind of a shot?
I don't remember. I lost it completely. I tried to fight with him, Mom. And I couldn't make my body work. My mind was telling me something else.
Maybe did he say what kind of a shot it was?
No. I don't remember. I just hated the feeling. I have to call the police. I have to tell them that I'm the killer.
No, you're not going to do anything of the sort. Because you're not the killer. Do you understand me? Cassie, listen. You're under a great deal of stress right now. And you're under the influence of those drugs. And you're in absolutely no condition to talk to anybody.
I killed him.
You didn't. Do you understand me? Listen to me. You did not murder Mitch Lawrence. You couldn't have.
Girl, sometimes you really make me wonder if I am totally sane. You know that?
Look, I know it all sounds mixed up and everything.
Look, Tina, come on, please. Now you have done everything but hit me with a stick to try to chase me away. How am I supposed to forget everything that has happened between us, huh?
Look, I don't want you to forget it. I want you to remember it. Cord, I was wrong, but please, I'm asking you to forgive me, please, and to take me back.
How am I supposed to do that, Tina? You said what you said, and you meant it when you said it. Now, what made you change your mind?
I didn't change my mind. I love you. I always have. You know that.
Yeah, Tina, maybe I do know that. But up until now, that didn't make a bit of difference to you.
It always did. That's why I've been so torn up about this whole thing.
Well, what about all those things that Richard could give you that I couldn't, huh? The social status, the money, the reputation. Tina, I can't give you any of that any more than I could before. Now, you wanted a man who could give you a world. All I can give you is myself.
Well, can't somebody just finally come to their senses? That's all. Look, the more I thought about marrying Richard, the more I realized that it could never happen, that I had to be with you.
You were so sure about that before. What makes you so sure now?
Cord, I swear to you, please.
Tina, you gonna go for this? Even if it means you have to leave Landview and all the fancy people around here.
They don't mean anything to me.
Uh-huh. And you're willing to move to El Paso with me and spend the rest of your days out on a ranch.
Yes, with all my heart.
You know, Tina, we've got rattlesnakes out there in El Paso, get to be about 9 feet long. Scorpions, size of soft-shell crabs. What about the heat? You know, day like today, we're talking about 118, 119 degrees out there in the shade.
Cord, what does that matter when two people love each other as much as we do? And I know you love me, don't you, Cord?
This is about more than love, Tina. It is about you, and if you really mean it when you say that you can give up everything that you have ever wanted for me.
How many different ways do I have to say it, Cord? Yes.
Yes, I am ready to do all that for you.
Tina, you don't know how much it hurts me to have to say this. But I don't believe you. I just don't.
Yes, Commissioner. I'll send photos by courier. You'll have them in the morning. And thank you. Bye.
They've got a good police department down there, Herb. They'll find her if they can.
You really don't believe she was on that plane, do you?
I think that Mitch Lawrence is probably too slick and greedy to let Cassie out of his sight if he can help it. Yeah. Okay, come on, Herb. You don't think Cassie would transfer $3 million to a Swiss account without telling you?
You think he's got her hidden somewhere?
Probably. And probably at the Waterside Inn.
Let's get out of here.
I remember, Mom. I hit him with this. Don't touch it. Don't.
Are you sure that you hit him?
How could I forget? He was trying to rape me. Oh, don't even think about it, all right? It's over with.
I hate to put you through this again. How many times did you hit him?
Once, I think.
Good. Good. I'm no pathologist, but there are only 2 distinct blows on his head, which means the second one killed him, so therefore you didn't do it.
Listen to me, even if you did kill him, which you did not. You did a real service to mankind, I'm telling you, because he was one of the most despicable human beings I've ever met. But he was still a human being, and no one has the right to do that.
Did he have a right to drug you? Did he have a right to try and rape you? No, he's my only talking. We've got to get out of here. All right. We'll put this around you. It'll just have to do. Kathy, listen up, baby. If we meet anybody in the hallway, don't you say a word to them, okay? Not a word. Because if we can get out of here without anybody seeing us, you never were here. It never happens. You understand that? Cassie, do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right, Pete, I appreciate what you're saying. And maybe you're right about this Allison character. But that man drugged my wife. He caused that accident, and that man is going to be mine.
Hey, you got to find him first.
Hey, he's here, all right. He's here somewhere upstairs. He's still here. And I'm just going to take a no for an answer from these followers of his. I'm going to find him if it's the last thing I do.
Come on for a second. I haven't been watching this crowd. Boy, I tell you, they're getting real edgy since their leader isn't here.
Maybe the sooner they get edgy, the better. Maybe they'll stop trying to protect Mitch Lawrence like they were a pack of guard dogs.
Well, see, I think it's a little more than that. We might have a nasty little riot on our hands if Mitch doesn't show up pretty soon.
Please listen to me.
All right, we won't do the responsive reading.
Brothers and sisters, let's sing another song. No, feel it for Brother Mitch. You know John's song, Give Peace a Chance.
We don't want to sing.
Feel it, I know you can. Won't sing it now. All we are saying, we want to give peace a chance. All we are saying, we want to give peace a chance. All we are saying.
Have you seen Dorian or Rob?
No, I've been crawling around under the pipes in the basement. It's like an old horror movie down there. What's with the song fest?
Well, they haven't seen Mitch for a while, so the space cadets are getting a little nervous.
Dorian was supposed to put a hold on that big lug up there, but...
Brother Adrian, the horrible Hulk?
Yeah, and then Rob was going to sneak upstairs, and now we haven't seen either one of them.
Go and get the people in the streets. I told you that you're a team leader to get them. No.
Oh, these kids are really lost without that guy. Wait a second. Excuse me. People, please, listen, there's no sense chanting for someone who doesn't care who you are or where you are. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you can listen to him, you can listen to me. And I should check your brains at the door when you came in the hotel. That guru, that man that you're so worried about, he probably left town already. He took the money. He's got to hold the bag.
Mitch, oh my God, Mitch, speak to me. Mitch, oh my God, are you all right? Oh, Mitch is dead, oh my God, he's dead. Oh God, how could you do this to me? How could you take him away? My only reason for living.
No, Brother Mitch can't die. Who?
Cassie, she killed him. She is the soul of all evil. She came to this earth to destroy everything good, and she destroyed Mitch. Oh, even after he took her in, even after he saw the wickedness in her eyes, he gave of himself, and she destroyed him.
Get from in there.
Look what all of you did. You destroyed the light of the world.
Cord, I don't care what it is, all right? I'll do anything to convince you. You want to move back to El Paso? Fine. We'll move back to El Paso. You want to, move to the Gobi Desert, huh? I don't know where it is, but we can move there.
Well, that's a real safe bet, Tina. You know that there aren't any rodeos out there in the Gobi, and what the hell would they be doing with a newspaper photographer, huh?
All right. I will throw out all my nice clothes, okay? I will get rid of all my jewelry, whatever it takes. Look, I will go barefoot on a mountaintop for you, all right? And I don't care if I see another beautiful rich person as long as I live. Besides, they're all boring anyways.
Yeah, well, there is one beautiful person that I don't mind looking at.
Oh, well, wait just a minute there. You're talking about me, aren't you? I know you are. Oh, come on, tell me you believe me,
Tina,
please.
looking at you and believing you are two different stories. Oh. Yeah, I'd like to test you, girl. Some of those things you mentioned to me before, they sound real good right now. But I don't know if I could take it.
Take what?
The suspense might kill me.
What suspense?
The suspense of waiting for you to realize what you'd given up for me. Waiting to wake up one morning and find a note next to my bed saying that you've gone off to Paris or to Landview or wherever looking for whatever it is you think is important to you.
All right. Oops. Okay. See all these, huh?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Yeah, I see it.
24 karat gold with diamonds, huh? See them?
Yeah?
I don't want them. See? I could care less. They can offer me sports cars, they can offer me diamonds, they can offer me furs. I don't care. None of it means anything to me. Nothing means anything
Be
without
quiet and listen to me for a second. Tina, I am begging you. If you have ever said an honest word in your life, do not put me on now.
Cord, I'm telling you the truth, I swear. You are the only person in the whole world who means anything to me.
All right. And you're coming with me right now.
Okay, come on.
Oh, wait, I'm showing you around, right?
Have you saw the deceased?
I can see him now. His spirit still shines in my
lady,
heart.
I'm talking about alive.
An hour ago. Why are you asking us these questions? We sought no harm for Brother Mitch. We worshipped him. He was our savior. It's those people you should ask.
All the ones who would give anything to stop the Lord's work.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about the Lord's work. Now, did anybody here see Mitch Lawrence less than an hour ago?
I guess it's really hard for them to accept Mitch's death. As much as I wanted to see him get what he deserved, I'm almost shaken by it myself.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm not going to shed a tear over that creep.
Well, Mitch is dead, and I guess justice has been done, but I can't stop thinking about my dad. It really doesn't help that much. I just don't think I'm ever going to get over his death. None of us will.
Look at these kids. They're really lost without him.
What do you suppose they'll do now?
They're searching for another guru, I guess. Someone to tell them what to do, how to live their lives.
Here's Brad. Hey, what's going on up there?
Well, the police are checking everything, so they wanted everyone out. I hope Clint doesn't get a speeding ticket on the way to the banner.
Man, I've never seen a reporter in such a hurry to get a story in print.
Guess it's gone full circle.
Yeah, well, Mitch made a career out of doing people in.
Well, I'm just relieved he won't be around anymore to hurt people.
Boy, I tell you, that guy left a pile of problems everywhere he went.
Well, they left a room full of them right here.
Yeah. You know, the biggest problem was who killed him. I mean, not that I'm going to miss him or anything, but whoever did it is going to have to do some time or something.
Well, a lot of people have good motives.
What the hell's going on, guys? There's got to be 15 police cars outside.
Really tragic news, I'm afraid.
Yeah, somebody took Mitch Lawrence's holy candlestick.
Bashed him in the head with it.
Are you kidding?
Did they kill him? Oh, yes. He's one dead messenger.
Well, I'll be your son. Just when you thought that there was no justice in the world, somebody gets exactly what they deserve. Fantastic!
Whoever used this thing was sure careful about it. There's no prints on it.
Who said it was going to be an easy case? On top of that, the guy had enough enemies to fill a telephone book.
I'll keep on looking, but somebody cleaned up real good.
This looks like our pickup right here.
No, you can't take him away. You see, God didn't intend for him to die.
Come on, miss. These men have a job to do. Come on.
No. You didn't know him like I knew him. You don't know how much I loved him.
Give her a second to say goodbye.
Someday, we'll be together. I promise you, my love. We will be together for eternity. Goodbye.
And I will get revenge on whoever did this to you.
Photographer's finished with the body?
Yeah, he said he did.
Okay. Come on, miss. They gotta take him away now.
Can I go with him?
I'm afraid not. I got some questions for you. Come on.
Why? Well, I mean, what could I possibly answer for you? I told you how I found him dead, just like you see him now.
And you have no idea who might have killed him?
I know who killed him. Kathy Callison killed him. She threw herself at him, and she followed him everywhere, and she was begging him to sleep with her, and then when he wouldn't, she killed him.
That's a lie.
What?
That's a lie. How dare you try to blame my daughter for this? It's unspeakable.
Herb, calm down, will you? I just started questioning her. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Sounds to me like you got to the bottom already, the bottom of the story.
No, you'll see. You'll all see. Mitch did not die in vain. I intend to see to that.
In vain or not, he is dead. Now, where were you when this happened?
I was in and out of his room like I usually am. Mitch and I were very close. I don't know where I was when the murder happened, so I don't know where Cassie was when she killed him.
You'll strike out on anyone for revenge, won't you? What proof do you have that Cassie was even here?
I saw her with Mitch in this room. She was wearing some kind of little silk teddy or something. Obviously, she was trying to seduce him. But he had to go somewhere, and she waited there hoping that he would come back to make love to her.
When was this?
Oh, about an hour ago.
You getting prints, right? What appears to be the murder weapon is as clean as a mirror.
So is everything else in the place.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to question Cassie.
What? I don't know where she is.
Well, we'll have to find her to get a statement in writing.
What are you talking about?
Herb, this is a murder case.
You're talking about my daughter, Rafe? Not in a million years could you believe she was capable
I
of this.
don't believe anything right now. That's why we have to ask questions.
Thank goodness the parking garage was deserted, and even Emma didn't see us when we came in.
They're gonna find out sooner or later.
How can they? We're gonna get rid of that teddy. We're gonna get rid of the blanket. What else?
It's totally wrong. There is no reason why I should be here. Why did you bring me here?
Because I want to get you out of that teddy into a shower. I want to get some coffee into you, get your head straightened out.
That was a murder. We should have gone straight to the police.
This isn't police business.
The police aren't going to do anything to me if I tell them the truth. That Mitch was trying to rape me.
But he didn't.
Well, another second. All I did was defend myself.
Amy, come on. Don't put yourself through it anymore. Don't, okay? It's over. It's over and done with. Mama's going to take care of
You're wrong. You're wrong. It's not over. It'll only be over when I go to the police and confess.
Okay, come on in. Here you go, Tina. This is it. Hacienda Cordero. This is as good as it gets. I got 4 walls, 5 if you count this thing over here, off the showroom floor furniture, and if you want me, you want all this too.
Would you keep reminding me about what a fool I have been? I don't care about anything else as long as you are here.
Man, I must be plumb crazy. Crazy in the head and crazy about you. Any minute now, I'm going to stop wondering what made you change your mind, and I'm going to go with it.
What?
On one condition.
Anything.
Tina, you tell me this is forever. You and me, no turning back, no more games.
I swear to you, Cord, I'm going to love you for the rest of my life.
Well, let's get this eternity started right here and now. Here we go. Welcome to Tina Land, girl. Yeah. Coffee? Coffee? Where are you headed right now?
Well, I thought I was going home, Mr. Buchanan.
Yeah, I don't think again we got to scrap the front page. Are they running yet?
Yeah, any minute, I think.
No, well, okay, tell Briggs to hold the presses. We got a major murder story.
Yes, sir. Oh, who was it?
You'll know all that when you read the story. Now, Scoot. Hold it. Hold it. Tell him to hold the editorial, too. No? Oh, wait a minute. Strike that. I'll put it on the front page. Now, get.
Sir, what's going on? Who was murdered?
Well, it seems somebody had a belly full of Mitch Lawrence and bashed his head in.
Okay. Yeah. They made an arrest yet?
No, there's such a bunch of people that wanted to see him dead that they don't know where to start. I myself can think of about 50 different people who'd make prime suspects, myself included.
Are you doing the story?
No, Craig, as long as you're here, you do that. Okay, call the police station, talk to Officer Stewart, or Rafe Garrettson if he's back yet. Now, if you hit a wall, call me at home. I'm going to be writing a front page editorial.
Editorial? On what?
Well, the last thing this town needs is to have Mr. Mitch Lawrence made into a martyr because of the way he died. I figure I should just lay it on the line about him once and for all. He lived a snake, he died a snake. And no tears are called for.
Yeah, gotcha. Pictures, layout?
Craig, of course, damn right I want pictures. Now get a camera over to the morgue before they do an autopsy. Where's Cord Roberts?
I don't know. He's here a while ago. He was on assignment today. Maybe he's in the dark room.
Damn. Well, look, before I do anything else, I'm going to get over to the hospital and pick up my wife. Okay? You track down Cord Roberts. Tell him to call me pronto. Okay? I'm going to be back here with the coffee within an hour.
You got it, Chief.
You know, every time I see you, this is how I see you in my mind.
Girl, I have seen you like this since the minute I laid eyes on you. It's never going to stop.
Cord. Make love to me now.
It scares the hell out of me. Can you imagine that little holy roller in front of a television camera telling the world that my daughter is a killer?
Only all too well, but nobody is going to be interested in what she has to say if the police have no case, Herb.
Yeah, I wish I had your faith. The press is ready to trash the Queen Mother if they get an angle on this story. What? How could this have happened to Cassie? What do you think she was doing?
Probably like everybody else. She went down there to find the goods on Lawrence and cook his goose. I'd say his goose got cooked.
Yeah, sure. Only Cassie's the one being accused. I can't believe it.
Maybe the police won't believe it either. I mean, they don't even have any fingerprints, let alone an eyewitness. There's very little reason to even hold her.
There's no reason. No reason. Yet Rafe wants her down at the station. He knows her. He knows she's incapable of killing somebody. What does he think he's doing?
Just his job, Herb. Don't worry. He knows as well as you and I do that most people in town would like to pin a medal on whoever killed Mitch, not have him arrested and carted off to jail.
Still don't see why Cassie has to be put through this.
How can you possibly tell the police the truth, or what you think is the truth? Kathy, you were unconscious most of the time.
I have to.
I mean, look at it from the police point of view. They are hard-bitten professionals. They don't know what an innocent, decent young woman you are.
Maybe I'm not if I really killed him.
And they'd be the first to agree with you. What do they know? Except that you were in some torn teddy in a hotel room standing over a dead man. How can you possibly blame people for thinking things that would be too hot even for the national intruder? That you and Mitch were doing goodness knows what, that you killed him in some sort of fit of passion.
What if I did?
But you didn't do it. You didn't. You've got to believe me. But honey, if this gets into the papers, what it'll do to your reputation, you'll never live it down.
Well, I can't help what people say about me.
Listen to me, Kathy. I got rid of all of the evidence in that room. Nobody knows that you were there. All we have to do is just sit tight.
But that's just like staying still. That's just like lying by being silent. This isn't my guilty conscience talking. This is what I want to do because I know it's right.
And that's what got you into this mess in the first place. You're wanting to do the right thing. You wanted to do the right thing and help Joy, so you got yourself into the clutches of that maniac. I'm not going to let you ruin your life, baby, because you've been punished enough.
But if he's dead, then I'm responsible.
Honey, please. You have got to believe me. You didn't murder Mitch Lawrence. Please, get that through your head. Okay. Oh, come on, baby. You go into the guest bedroom, all right? I'm going to see who that is. Move! Just, okay. Emma! I'm going to get the door. Oh.
Hello there, Dory.
Well, Ray, hello. Excuse me. I seem to be having some sort of an allergy attack or something. How have you been, and why are you here?
Well, I'm sorry to show up like this. It's part of the Mitch Lawrence investigation, murder investigation.
What? Are you telling me that Mitch Lawrence is dead? Oh, my. Can't say that I'm sorry, but I find it a bit hard to believe. I saw him just a few hours ago at the waterside Inn at that phony mission of his.
Yeah, it happened a couple hours ago. Were you with Cassie today?
Cassie? No, why?
Well, she isn't at her apartment. I was hoping I might find her here.
Oh, no. Why do you want to see her?
Well, we'd like to ask her some questions down at the station house.
Oh. What kind of questions? Cassie doesn't know anything about this.
She might not. But I've got a witness who can place Cassie at the scene where Mitch Lawrence was murdered.
To get rid of Mitch Lawrence, he'd trip himself up somehow, but I never figured the nightmare would end like this.
Or the solution would be so permanent. Not to mention dramatic. I just hope this doesn't scar Joy for life.
It won't scar as much as it would if he'd lived.
Well, I guess the O'Neills pulled out another one, you guys. Yep.
Do you ever doubt it?
Yeah, I wavered for a minute or two. Excuse me a second. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I forgot forgot to ask you, where were you before?
Oh, when I heard the scream, I ran to where it was coming from. Turned out it was Mitch's room.
No, before that. I was looking all over for you. Couldn't find you.
Excuse me, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Okay, Rob. Thanks. Where was I? Oh, well, Allison said she knew where Cassie was. Before she could tell me, Musclehead grabbed her and took her off. She never came back, so I went to follow her.
Well, it sure took a long time.
John, the police have been over this place with a microscope.
They're human, Herb. We need evidence that Cassie is in the Virgin Islands.
Calling the commissioner again. When I get back to my office. Doesn't matter whether Cassie was there or not. It's not possible that she killed Mitch Lawrence.
Well, I know that, and you know that. But that girl Allison is pretty definite with her story.
It's all a cover-up. For herself or someone else.
I can think of at least a half a dozen people who have a better reason for killing the guy.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Nobody could have seen Cassie at the murder scene. Who is this so-called witness?
I can't tell you that until their deposition has been filed.
Well, if I were you, I wouldn't waste your time taking down such lies. Cassie was nowhere near the Waterside Inn.
Who said Mitch was killed at the waterside?
I did. I guess I just made that assumption. I was there just a few hours ago. That is where he lives.
But you left there before the police got there.
Yes, I did. But Cassie certainly was nowhere there. You see, I had to leave. The kind of bogus sincerity gets terribly depressing. So as for your question about Cassie's whereabouts, she's having a lovely time. I hope she's in the Virgin Islands.
When did she leave?
Yesterday. So you see, there's really no reason to even bother her about this.
Well, I'd still like you to give me her hotel room because I would like to talk to her.
Oh, I wish I could. But you know the way daughters can be. She decided to go off on this trip at the very last minute, and I don't even know where she's staying.
I understand, but if you do happen to talk to her, I'd appreciate it if you give me a call.
Well, of course I will. We've got nothing to hide.
Of course. Okay, Dorian. Sorry to take up your time.
No problem.
Thanks. I'll let myself have it.
All right.
Mother, Mom, I heard everything that he said. There was nobody else in that room. How could there have been a witness?
There isn't a witness. It's one of those stone kids that he's just imagining things. Nobody is going to believe it. All right? Absolutely nobody. We don't need to do anything.
My earring is gone. One of my earrings is missing.
Which earrings were you
These,
wearing?
the ones that Dad gave me. It's gone.
Warriors Anonymous, tomorrow at 9.
Well?
What?
Cord?
What?
Come on. Aren't you going to say something to me? You know, I would make an absolutely terrific wife. I would. I mean, I can't clean or cook or sew, but, I'm great at parties.
Oh. Yeah, well, I bet you're a lot better at some of that domestic stuff than you think you are. Thing is, I don't remember anyone mentioning marriage.
What is this? You think I'm some kind of conquest? Is that it? You think I'm this prize or something? Now that you won me, you don't want me anymore?
Now, that is an interesting theory. Yeah, I bet a lot of guys could get away with something like that.
Oh, Cordero, don't you dare try to pull that stuff with me.
Tina, I am not one of those guys. Nothing would make me prouder than if you would say yes.
Yes. And you mean...
Tina, will you marry me? Now, you can take all the time you want.
Yes, I'll marry you. Really, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I had Heron put some extra pillows on the sofa. Cook has prepared a light dinner. There is a pitcher of fresh lemonade.
You didn't forget anything, did you?
Nothing except this. Now you sit and let me provide some TLC.
You know that I'm never one to refuse tenderness, love, or care. But I really am all right as a baby.
Yes, well, that may be. However, the two of you still went through a very terrifying ordeal. And I promised Dr. Balsam that you would get everything you needed.
Well, I have everything I need right here, and unfortunately, the most terrifying part of my ordeal was your doing.
My doing?
Yes. When you found out Mitch Lawrence's part in my accident, you went tearing out of my hospital room in such a rage, and the next thing I hear on the radio is that Mitch has been killed.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean to say that you thought that
Honey, I didn't know what to think. I sat on that bed in that hospital room. I was absolutely petrified.
Oh, that's just fine. My own wife thought that I killed Mitch Lawrence.
My earring. It's missing. That means that it must still be in Mitch's room. It's evidence. It points right to me.
I cleaned up everything of yours that was in that room. I didn't see an earring anywhere.
Well, we left so quickly. Maybe you didn't notice it. Oh, but I bet the police will.
Well, I took care of everything else. I'll just take care of that, too.
There was an eyewitness that saw me with Mitch in the room. If the police find that earring, who knows what they'll do to me? That's probably them right now. They're coming to arrest me. I know they are.
Over my dead body. You go into the guest bedroom now.
Mom, wait a second. We have to do something. I have to confess.
Now, go.
Mrs. Lord, you have a visitor.
I'm sorry. I'm not in any mood to see visitors.
Oh, it's Mr. Callison, ma'am.
I suppose I'll have to face him sooner or later.
Ma'am?
Emma, show the esteemed district attorney in.
Very good, madam.
Alpo beef-flavored dinner. Real meat protein at a really good price.
Hey, so, oh, thank goodness. Are you all right?
I will be soon enough.
Why? Where have you been? I thought you were over Tina's. I called there. There was no answer. And then I heard that awful news in the radio, and I got so worried. Honey, what's upsetting you?
Better for you not to know.
Will you just stop it for once? I am your wife, damn your hide, and I have a right to know.
Damn my hide. You've been hanging around me too long, Miss Pamela.
Probably, but I'm here to stay. Now, are you going to tell me what's going on, or do I have to beat it out of you?
I was at Tina's suite. I must have just missed your call.
What Tina have to say?
Well, she seems more comfortable to blackmail me at her place rather than my own home.
Blackmail? Oh, no, Asa. Maybe you better just start at the beginning.
Well, since she knows that I split up Maria and Clint, she's going to make me pay for the past and pay through the nose.
Well, you just can't let her do that.
Wrong. I can't let her tell Clint and Cord they are father and son.
Great. Well, I am not going to allow it.
No, Pamela.
Look, she has already accused me of violating the friendship. What kind of a friend do you think she is if she's going to blackmail my husband? It makes her just as terrible as everybody said that she was, only this time, Asa, she is not going to get away with it.
Sweetheart, I think I know you well enough to realize that you are incapable of cold-blooded murder.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Darling, you have a terrible temper. And I think that if you thought that someone you love is threatened, someone like your wife and your child, you would do just about anything to protect us.
So I went to the waterside to have a few choice words with Mitch Lawrence.
Is that really all it was? Just a few choice words?
Believe me. All right. I wanted to tear the man's head off, okay? If I could have got my hands on him, I would have torn his head off. But I didn't. Somebody beat me to it.
Really? Is that what happened? Is that what caused Mitch's death? Somebody had an argument with him?
Well, you can't count on that either. According to Rafe and the other police officers, Mitch Lawrence suffered a very powerful blow to the back of his head.
Then it was deliberate.
Yes. Somebody went out of his or her way to do this town a very big favor.
Oh, Clint, you should hear yourself.
Damn it, it's the truth, honey. The killing of Mitch Lawrence is the best thing that has happened to Landview since they fixed the crack in the town swimming pool.
I don't believe this is you talking.
Well, I'll go you one better than that. I think the banner should sponsor a medal to honor the hero.
The killer, you mean?
If a man shoots a mad dog in the middle of the street, does that make him a killer? Or does it make him a hero?
Honey, I had as much reason to hate Mitch Lawrence as anyone, maybe more. But what would this town be worth if we start congratulating people for taking the law into their own hands?
All right, if you're trying to make me feel like some kind of lynch-happy vigilante, you're succeeding, okay?
Darling, the best thing that could happen to this town would be if Mitch Lawrence's killer was found and brought to justice, and then this whole sordid mess can finally be laid to rest.
Yeah, well, you may be right, but don't hold your breath. Without an eyewitness, they don't have much chance of finding the killer. And who in his right mind is going to step forward and confess?
Herb, what a nice surprise.
Really? Could have fooled me. You all right?
Oh, I am a little bit upset from an earlier visitor.
Who was that?
Rafe Garrettson. He wanted to see Cassie. Can you imagine? He wants to ask her some questions about Mitch Lawrence's murder.
What'd you tell her?
You must be dying from the heat. Why don't you let me make you a nice cool drink?
No thanks. I would like an answer to my question.
Oh, you mean what did I tell Rafe?
Yeah.
I told him the truth. That Cassie is in the Caribbean and that she was nowhere near Mitch Lawrence's room.
Who said she was?
Oh, come on, Herb. You're the district attorney. You know very well that some drugged-up little groupie has lied and has tried to pin Mitch's murder on Cassie.
Well, you were always better at spotting a liar than I was.
Herb, this is a social visit, isn't it?
Yes and no. Something's been bothering me.
All right. I was always great help to you in the past. Tell me about it.
Oh, you're a big help, no doubt about that. So maybe you can tell me why no one spotted Cassie arriving in the Virgin Islands. You know, John's contact was waiting to meet her when she got off the plane.
And he didn't spot her?
Which means either she never arrived or else she slipped away before she could be seen. How do you explain that?
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. See, I mean, what could... Cassie, what kind of a reason could she possibly have to avoid the place?
I've never been very good at second-guessing my daughter, but maybe she was just very upset about the fact that she failed to rescue Joy, and she just didn't want to be around anybody, most especially not Mitch Lawrence. How about that nice cool drink?
No, I don't want to drink. I don't want any more of your damn lies.
What's gotten into you?
You know Cassie's in Landview, and you know that she was in Lawrence's room just before or just after he was killed.
Where did you get such a ridiculous idea?
From this. Take a good look, Dorian. Recognize that?
Excuse me a minute. One second.
Joe! Landview! You listen to me? I told you I was gonna do it, and I did it. I want to be the best blue ribbon of them all. Tina Lord is gonna be my wife. Yeah!
Lord, stop it.
Oh. Girl, I want to tell the whole world about us. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rent me one of those biplanes, right? And I'm gonna write a big message right there in the sky.
Right, what?
Big letters, about yay big. I'm gonna write, I love Mrs. Cordero Roberts. Oh, man, I love the sound of that. Do you think Landview's gonna be ready for us?
Oh, I doubt it. I tell you, I am ready for you.
Tino.
No?
No. Tino, just
No,
wait.
you told the whole state of Pennsylvania that you love me, so why don't you just prove it to me?
Oh, well, Tina, there's something we gotta do first.
I am trying to do that.
Yeah. Don't try it like that. It's Richard. Now, we've got to tell him about us.
I know. It's just gonna hurt him.
No one said it was gonna be easy.
It's just that I'm so fond of him. I as a friend.
Tina, if I had sent you packing tonight, would you have married your friend?
Absolutely not.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. If you'd rejected me, I would have done something drastic, like gotten a job or something, and
Glad
worked.
to see that.
Yeah, and worked all day, so I could take my mind off the fact that I lost you because I couldn't make up my mind.
You didn't lose me. And I didn't lose you. We have found everything that we have ever wanted. Right here in each other's arms.
But you have to promise me something. That you're not going to tell anybody about this until I get a chance to talk to Richard.
Girl, I gotta tell my mama.
Well, all right, she's entitled, but nobody else. I don't want Richard to hear it secondhand.
Neither do I. Yeah, you tell him real soon, okay? Because I gotta rent me that biplane and get up there and start writing. Tina, the sooner you call him, the sooner he's gonna get over you.
If he ever does.
Richard's a big boy. He'll deal with it. Call him.
I'm doing what's best for all of us, right? I'm sure he'll realize that.
Hello?
Richard, it's me.
Tina. Oh, you must be psychic. Yeah, I was just working on this boring column for international finance, just wishing I could be with you.
Well, that's so nice. But
Nice? Well, it's one more indication that we're on the same wavelength. In fact, my wavelength is crying out for a late-night sushi dinner. You want to meet me?
well, actually, no, I couldn't.
Well, I thought that you loved sushi. Well, I guess I still have a lot to learn about my fiancé. I tell you what, you pick the time and the place.
Well, actually, Richard, not like this.
Tina, are you still there?
Yes. Yes, Richard, I'm still here. Look, I'd rather not meet you at a restaurant, all right? Could you, come to my suite after you finish work?
Well, you make it sound very mysterious.
Well, no, it's no mystery. I just have something to tell you.
Well, there you go. We're thinking alike again. You see, I've got something to show you.
Oh. Well, now who's sounding mysterious?
Well, you know what they say. A little mystery adds spice to a long and happy marriage.
Yeah, Richard.
No, Tina, I'm not going to do anything until I see you. And then you can tell me your secret, and I'll show you mine. Goodbye.
He sounded so happy. I couldn't tell him then. I mean, it'll be easier when I see him in person. Then I can tell him.
All right. But you just keep thinking about us being together.
And you keep thinking the same thing when it's time for you to do this.
Oh, well, the difference is, this is going to be one of the happiest calls I ever had to make. Yeah. Could you give me Maria Roberts' room, please? Yeah, tell her it's her boy.
Not for long, it is.
Honey, you cannot change Tina's mind. Matter of fact, she and I have come to terms.
Well, what if you just flat out refuse to be blackmailed?
Then I can kiss my son Clint goodbye, because as sure as we're standing here, she'll hightail it to Clint and tell him that Cord is his own flesh and blood.
Asa, Clint is going to find out anyway, sooner or later.
Not this way and not now. Anything I can do to keep this family together, I'm gonna do, you hear?
Well, what price is Tina going to make us pay for this silence?
It's just money.
How much?
What's the difference? But she bent over backwards to convince me that it's all for Cord. Now, you and I both know that when he gets the money, she'll be spending it.
You still haven't told me exactly how she's going to get all this money without Cord finding out. Ace, if you don't...
Excuse me, the butler told me to come right on in.
Hey, thank you for coming right over.
Asa?
Pamela, Pete and I have a little business. Do you mind?
I do mind very much. I happen to find your business absolutely fascinating.
Oh, this is just detail work.
Oh, come on.
Honey, any question you want to ask me?
Asa,
I'll explain later. Please, Pam, please. All right. Hey, sit down. What can I get you? Oh, that's right. You are soda and lime, man.
Asa, wait a minute. Before we get too cozy, why don't you tell me what this is all about?
I don't know what, It's Cassie's earring.
Ah. Well, thank you for admitting the obvious, especially since you were with me in New York when I bought those for her.
Fine. So what does Cassie's earring have to do with Mitch's murder?
It was in his room. The body was still warm when I found it.
Oh, so you think that the earring places Cassie in Mitch's room?
1 + 1 = 2, or they changed the rules.
No! Somebody could have planted that earring in Mitch's room to make it look like Cassie had been there. Or Perhaps Mitch was saving the earring as some sort of perverted souvenir.
Or maybe the tooth fairy brought it. Dorian, you think that I want to be asking these questions, thinking these thoughts about my own daughter?
Then don't ask and don't think.
I can't do that. I have a responsibility to the people who elected me.
Oh.
I took an oath to defend the laws of this state and this city, and that's why I'm asking you one more time, where is she?
She is in the Caribbean. She is on a vacation. And if you don't believe that, then you can just leave my... Where are you going?
I'm going to the guest room, and if she's not there, I'm going to go to look in every other room in this place until I find her.
No, you are not. This is no longer your house, and you are no longer my husband.
Cassie is my own daughter, and I will not let you hide her from me.
How many times do I have to tell you
Can't
that
you get it through your head? You're not helping her. I need all the facts.
What?
Only facts that she can provide.
Yeah, well, tell me. What about these charges, these accusations? Who is it that is accusing her? You know who the witness is,
Allison
don't you?
Perkins. That's Mitch Lawrence's chief disciple, all right?
Oh, wonderful. She's probably drugged up the way that Joey was. Who's going to believe a word that she says?
The police will believe her. That's who will believe her.
Oh.
And that means big trouble for Cassie, unless she can explain
You know
herself.
what the problem is? That you don't believe, Cassie. You don't even have faith in your own daughter. All that matters is to you it's your damn job.
I love her more than my own life. I risked my career walking out of Lawrence's room with this thing.
What do you want? A standing ovation?
The police will find her. Do you understand that? And when they do, they're going to take her in for questioning. You understand that? Now, how do you think that's going to look? Listen to me. Listen. Tell me where she is, please. Let me take her to the police myself. Do you understand? I can be with her while she's being questioned. I'll make sure that everything is done to clear her name. If you don't cooperate with me right now, you leave me no choice but to turn this over to the police.
You do whatever you think is best. But if Cassie isn't in the Caribbean, then I don't know where she is.
If you think you're protecting her, you're wrong.
Good night, Mr. Prosecutor.
You've got till tomorrow morning to convince Cassie to step forward wherever she is. And after that, it's on your head.
Mom, Dad is right. I gotta turn myself in. I gotta call
you're
the
not.
police.
You are
Mom,
not.
please.
He's not. He's not right. He's dead wrong.
Today's the day.
Small towns fear this big city menace. Watch ABC's World News tonight.
Pete, I need a lawyer, not a father confessor. Either take the job, no questions asked, or forget it.
That's what I love about you, Asa. You're so open and friendly.
Fine, I'll call another member from the bar.
I mean, I didn't say I wouldn't do it. Fact is, I owe you, Asa. I owe you heavy for backing me when I was running for DA. But listen, I can't compromise my principles. I mean, no matter how much I owe you.
It's not going to come to that, I promise you. It's a slight addition to my will.
That's it? Why'd you make it sound so mysterious?
Well, there are tender feelings involved, and a lot of people among them. And now here is a list, and I want you to do exactly that. Now, those notes indicate the changes in my will. I want you to do everything to make it legal.
It shouldn't be too hard. What?
What's the matter? My notes are clear. The mansion and the estate, Pam gets half, the rest go to my boys.
Yeah, but you mentioned 4 boys here. Your 3 sons, Clint, Bo, Drew, and there's a 4th boy, Cordero Roberts.
Just make the changes as indicated, all right, Pete?
Hey, so wait a minute. If I read this correctly, Cord stands to inherit almost as much as your 3 sons. Why? Who's Cord Roberts to you?
You gave me your word up front, no questions.
Asa, wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense. Please, think about this for another minute or so, or for however long it takes.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now, either you back down on your word, or you do your damn job.
You know something? While you were off in the jungle looking for Bo, oh, thank you. And I was in the hospital, all I could think about was us sitting here in this room, side by side. Not a care in the world.
Yeah? Well, since Mitch Lawrence has gone to
meet his very just rewards, I'd say that your dream has probably come true.
Just about. Kim tells me that Joey was up again half the night last night.
Oh, no, not another asthma attack.
Yeah, they even had to call Dr. Braverman, and he said that if this new medicine doesn't work, darling, then Joey's going to have to be moved to a warm, dry, pollen-free climate just as soon as possible.
You mean pick the boy up and move him when we just finally got back together again?
Well, darling, I don't like it any more than you do, believe me, but the doctor said it would only be for a short while till the allergy season is over.
You thinking of Arizona?
Well, yeah. I mean, Joey loves the ranch, and if it helps him to get better...
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt a happy homecoming.
Pam, don't be silly. Come in.
I was hoping you'd pay us a visit.
Hello, Clinton. Welcome back. Oh,
thank you.
Gosh, it's great to see you two back together again.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Where's Asa?
Oh, well, Asa had some business he had to finish up over at the mansion. I just came by because I wanted to apologize in person.
For what?
For being such a fool about Mitch Lawrence.
Oh, Pam, come on.
No, I mean it. Everybody in the whole world tried to tell me what a terrible person he was. I guess I really am just naive and, I don't know, stupid about it.
Listen, it's hardly your fault that Mitch Lawrence decided to use your trust to get what he wanted.
Amen.
Oh, please, let's not use that word for a while. All it does is remind me about the damage Mitch Lawrence and that phony mission could have done.
Pamela, you know, since Mitch is no longer with us, I think maybe the best thing for you to do is just forget that he or his phony mission ever existed.
Right, that's exactly what Asa said. I think it was actually pretty tough for him, but he said, I forgive you.
You have the most amazing effect on that man.
So, since I've been gone, everything at your house has been going great, huh?
Not as great as I'd like.
Why? Is there something wrong?
Oh, well, you know, Asa's been shouldering a little bit more than his usual amount of problems, I guess.
What problems?
Well, come on, Clint, you know Asa. He's not happy unless he has 1,000 crises on his hands. Take all the fun out of it, he told me.
Well, maybe he'll tell me. I'll give him a call.
No, please don't. Oh, well, what I mean is he'll probably tell all of us just as sure as soon as he's a winner about him. Listen, I'm not going to keep you two any longer. You need some time alone, and I haven't even told Asa that I've left yet.
I'll walk out with you.
And you see, you're hardly interrupting our time alone because my husband has made other plans for this evening.
Oh, now, sweetheart, you know that I set this meeting up at the Vernon Inn over a month ago. Lawson Fletcher.
Very important syndicated columnist from Washington, D.C. came all the way up here just to see. Go ahead, play at it, or leave your wife alone.
I just love the way you make things so easy for me.
I just love the way it's so normal back here at Landfair.
Normal. Isn't that a beautiful word? I won't be long.
Better not be. It has been...
know exactly how long it's been. Come on, pal.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Ma?
Oh, hi.
Thank you so much for coming right down. This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Ma, don't you look lovely today?
Well, thank you.
Ma, I have got some news for you.
Well, whatever it is, it must be very important. Why couldn't you tell me over the telephone?
There are some things you just gotta see in person, Ma.
Judging from the look on your face, I'd say it's good news.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. It's more than that. I haven't seen you look this happy since you won the blue ribbon at the rodeo.
Oh, Ma, wait till you hear what I gotta say. This is great, Ma. This is better than any blue ribbon prize I have ever won. The best prize of all.
What?
Tina Lord is gonna be my wife.
Richard, I hope I didn't take you away from anything important.
Well, nothing's more important than you. Unless, of course, it's you and me together.
That's such a sweet thing to say. You know, you always say the right thing. I wish I did.
Well, you said the right thing when you accepted my proposal.
Sometimes you say one thing and you mean another.
I know. One little word like yes can mean so much. Well, and then other times words can be completely inadequate.
Yeah, but Richard, I really don't know any other way to tell you this.
I'm hoping that this will say a lot in volumes.
What's this?
Well, go on. Open it.
What?
Find out.
Oh, Richard.
It was my grandmother's wedding band. She left it for me in her will. Her only request was that she save it for, well, as she put it, the girl of my dreams.
But I'm...
Oh, you're the girl of my dreams, Tina. Or to be more precise, the woman that my grandmother wanted me to wait for.
But, Richard, I...
Don't worry, don't worry. We're going to get the engagement ring soon. But first, I want you to try this on.
Yeah, but I really don't think that...
No, it's going to be great.
Oh.
It's perfect.
Here's update on Action News at 11.
If I turn myself in now, then I still have a chance.
You have a very good chance of going to jail. And even if you are exonerated, honey, it is a scandal that will follow you.
I don't care about a scandal. If Dad is willing to risk his career, then how can I just sit here?
All right. He tends to over-dramatize, but I'm sure he would, in fact, resign before he gave your earring over as evidence.
Oh, great. So he would make that kind of a sacrifice when I can easily go to the police and tell them the truth.
Now, when I explain to him what happened to you and what almost happened to you, he'll gladly resign.
I wouldn't want him to do that.
Honey, you were almost raped. You were almost killed. You are the one who was the victim in all of this, not Mitch Lawrence. I mean, that's why I had to get you out of that room as fast as possible. And when I explain all of that to Herb, he's going to say that I did the right thing. Honey, you do think so. I mean, you do believe that I am doing the right thing, that that's all I care about, right?
Just when I think about it, when I think about Mitch, the Waterside Inn,
Baby, it's over, okay? It's all over now.
It'll never be over.
Honey, when I think that I almost lost you, it convinces me even more that I've got to protect you now. So, just pay attention now. What you don't know is that apparently Mitch Lawrence bought an airline ticket in your name and sent some other girl down to the Caribbean. Now, that could work to our advantage.
How?
Nobody knows you're here. They think that you're in the Caribbean. So tomorrow you will return and, you know,
we can't
you
do
pretend.
that. It's impossible.
I'll get an airline ticket. I'll see
Mom,
that it's
listen to
validated for
me.
you. I'll
I
take
know
care of
that you're
any
trying
other-
to help me. And I love you for it. But please, please let me go to the police before they come to me.
Asa, look, this is your will. You can change it as you see fit, but I wouldn't be much of a lawyer unless I pointed out to you, asked you one more time. You absolutely certain what you're doing?
Are you asking me about sound mind and body?
Asa,
Because if
wait.
you're implying I'm riding with loose saddle, I'll get a lawyer less particular.
Boy, if I had any doubts about your sanity, you just dispelled them. You're your same old irascible self.
Same to you, Counselor. Now, do you help me or not?
Sure, I can't pretend to know what you've got in mind, why you want to do it. You want Cord Roberts in there? I'll make the change.
Hallelujah. Do it right away, because I want a document in the morning.
Well, it would help if I had the original will to work from.
Here it is right here. Everything you need. There's the will, pencils, papers.
All right, well, I'm going to have to read it.
Well, do it quickly. I got some law work of my own to take care of. I'll be back and see how you've done.
Hey, it's going to take some time.
Just draw me up a new will. Pronto.
It's like it was made for you.
Yeah, Richard, I'm trying to...
Look, I know what you're thinking, that my grandmother wouldn't approve, but that's where you're wrong. And she'd say she only hopes that you wear that ring as long and as happily as she did.
Oh, God. Richard, I'm trying to tell you something.
What? That you, let me guess. That you can't bear to be without me another minute,
Yeah, stop it, please.
Tina, what's wrong? What, you don't like the ring?
No, the ring is perfect. It's the perfect ring for the perfect girl. It's just that I'm not that girl.
What are you doing?
Look, I was trying to find some nice way to say this, but there's really no
Say
way to
what?
say it.
What's going on?
Richard, I can't marry you. I like you a lot, Richard, I do, but I don't love you. I love Cord.
Why the magic mushroom?
Lasting.
Look, I know how this must seem to you, but
Well, it seems like I've been a damn fool.
look, I never meant for it to end like this.
Well, how do you think it would end? With a handshake?
Look, I didn't want to hurt you. I really tried not to. Look, I didn't want to fall in love with Cord, but it...
It what? It just happened? You couldn't help yourself? The passion was just too great?
Richard.
Oh, thanks, Tina. That makes me feel a hell of a lot better.
Look, I thought we were friends first. I thought maybe you could at least try to understand.
Understand what? How you stick the knife in and then you twist it? Well, I'm sorry, Tina. I don't treat my worst enemies that way, much less my friends. Look at me. You know, everyone tried to warn me about you, but did I listen? No. You see, I've been all over the world, and I've known lots of women. I figured there was no way that you could harm me. Well, look at me now, Tina. Look what I let you do to me.
I never lied to you. I always told you you were the
Oh.
most kindest, wonderful man around, and you are.
Oh, and don't forget the best part. I'm also rich, and I'm well connected to all the best families. Add that to my gullibility, and a woman would be nuts to let me go.
Richard, you'll find the perfect woman. You will. You're hurting now.
Don't you dare patronize me! I will live my life as I damn well please without your advice. But I got some advice for you, Tina. Look at me. If things don't work out between you and Cord, and you change your mind, don't bother coming back.
It won't happen, Richard, please. I know you don't understand, but this is the best thing for all of us. It is.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm the lucky one, not Cord. You just saved me from the worst mistake of my life.
Ma, come on, sit down. Now, I knew you'd be surprised. I just didn't think I'd throw you into a state of shock like this.
Well, Cord, it's just that, well, Tina was all but married to Richard Abbott, and, well, what do you suppose caused her to have this sudden change of heart?
Ma, you just said the magic word. She decided to go along with her heart on this one.
Uh-huh.
You're happy for me, aren't you, Ma?
Well, I know how much she means to you.
Ma, I never lied about that. I never loved anyone as much as I love Tina.
Yes, that's plain enough to see.
Ma, I am so happy right now. I'm about to burst. But I can't be totally happy until you give me your blessing.
Cord, well, it's just that I'm not as quick to change my mind as Tina is. Can you give me a little more time?
But Tina is the woman I want, Ma. I've never...
Cord, I want for you to be happy, not just for a moment, but for the rest of your life. Be patient with me, okay? And until I can accept your choice in my own way.
Oh, man. I think I just asked you to take a double dose of cod liver oil. All right, Ma. Look, if you need time, you've got it. I'm not going to push you into giving me your blessing.
Thanks.
But you're going to give it to me, Ma. I know you will. This is incredible. It's like everything I've ever dreamed of happened, and it is coming true, Ma. I just wish Paul were here to share this with us. You're going to come around. I know it. Look, I need to go right now.
But where? Cord, are you going to meet Tina somewhere?
No, I wish I was. I need to go over to the Banner.
At this hour?
Yeah, Richard gave me a desk assignment tonight. I got to go take care of that. Can't risk aggravating my boss, huh? I got a wife to take care of now. Bye-bye, Mom.
Take care.
Where's Clint?
Richard, I thought you were spending the evening with Tina.
So did I. Is Clint in the study? I'll go find him.
No, hold on a minute. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is anything wrong?
Look, Vicki, I don't want to bother you. You've already had a lot of problems, so if you can just tell me where I can find Clint.
Honey, he's at a meeting downtown. Richard, what on earth has got you so upset?
Well, I'm not upset. I'm numb. I am out of my mind with anger and rage, and I just want to give Clint the pleasure of saying that I told you so.
Can I help?
No, Vicky. You can't do anything or anyone else. Tina acted according to form. She just dumped me for Cord.
What? Tina's going to marry Cord.
Oh, hi, Pam.
I didn't know you're still here.
Yeah, Asa had some business he wanted me to take care of. Figured it'd be easier to work here. I hope you don't mind.
Now, why should I mind? You going along with another one of Ace's little secrets.
Pam,
No, please don't even bother to deny it. Saw you shuffling the papers. Got you playing his games, too?
Pam, it's hardly international espionage. Come on, Asa likes to keep things under wraps. It's just how he does business.
Yeah.
As usual.
Well, I hate it. I mean, keeping secrets may be second nature to Asa, but I can't go through with it anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go upstairs, see if I can find Asa.
Pam, wait a second. I don't mean to pry. Whatever goes on between you and Asa is your business, but there's something wrong here, isn't there?
What difference does it make?
It might make a big difference. We don't know each other too well, but everybody needs somebody to talk to. I want you to know if the need comes up, I'm available, okay?
Oh, Pete, boy, I'm afraid that just scares me to death. Right, if I ever really started to talk, I don't think I'd ever be able to stop, and then everything just come piling out, everything that's wrong, and thanks, listen. Go back to your work, whatever it is.
No, I am not afraid to tell the truth because I know I didn't do anything wrong. I know you didn't either, darling, but that's not the way it's going to I don't care how it looks. If I let the police know what I did, then I can let them decide. Kathy. Please. All right. All right. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Wait. Before you go and tell them anything, I want you to tell me something. Fill me in about this accuser of yours.
Allison?
Yeah.
You met her in the prison, the day of the jailbreak.
I talked to her for a couple of minutes. I mean, she's a pretty girl in a nondescript sort of way.
Yeah, well, the way she felt about Mitch was anything but nondescript.
You mean she believed in him?
She was madly in love with him.
She was in love with him? Forget it. You're not going to the police after all.
Why? What does
No.
that have to do with anything?
Don't you see? If she was in love with him, then the reason the reason that she's telling the police that you were in the room is that she's out to get revenge. She's jealous. She wants to get back at you for the fact that Mitch was more attracted to you than he was to
It doesn't matter
her.
the reasons that she lied. I mean, what matters is that if I don't come forward, they're going to believe her story.
Don't be absurd. Rafe is not going to take the word of some drug disciple out for revenge.
She was a witness, Mom.
So she says. Nobody else has stepped forward to place you at the scene of the crime, and nobody else will.
How can you be so sure?
Because Allison is going to hang herself on her own lies. I'm sure of it. Now then, all you have to do is just sit tight. Then tomorrow you'll come back from your Caribbean vacation, and nobody will be the wiser.
I wouldn't bet the farm on that.
Dad.
Hello, kid. Guess the Islands didn't agree with you, huh?
How dare you come sneaking into my
I
home?
hope you're both taking this down. Your plan doesn't stand a chance in hell of succeeding.
Yes, operator, I'm still waiting. Oh, I see. Well, thank you. I'll try Miss Lord's room later. Well, Tina, it's time for you and I to have another little talk. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's my fault.
No, it was...
Wait a minute.
I'm in a hurry. I'm sorry.
Don't I know you? Of course I know you.
Sean Connery in The Terrorist, Saturday night.
You, Cassie.
I'm not frightening her, Dorian, and she knows it.
don't you, sweetheart? Just want you to follow your conscience.
Yes, straight to disaster.
Mom, please, Dad is trying to help.
Thank you. Now, I want you to come with me down to police headquarters and we'll clear up this mess.
Is that before or after they put our daughter in a jail cell?
Mom, let him finish.
I'll be with you every step of the way, darling. Tell your side of the story, and I'm absolutely confident you'll be cleared of Lawrence's death.
I just hope the police share your confidence.
Well, one thing's for certain. I mean for certain that if she continues to hide out here with you, she'll only be hurting herself in the long run.
Yeah, and I won't just be hurting myself. I'll be hurting you and Mom, too.
Cassie, what are you saying?
I'm not going to stay here and let you endanger yourself. And I'm not going to let Dad sacrifice his career for me. And I'm not going to walk around like I'm guilty when I know that I'm not.
All right, that's my girl. Come on, let's get it over with.
No, you are not taking her to the police station. I won't let you.
I don't know what to say.
I told you so would do nicely.
No. No, Richard, I'm not going to say that. Neither will Clint. But I am so sorry that this had to happen.
Yeah, well, I'm not too thrilled about it myself.
Do you need a shoulder?
Tears are hard to come by, Vicky. At first, I was too stunned to feel anything. And then all of a sudden, this anger started to well up inside of me.
Well, I've got a good mind to call little Miss Tina and tell her exactly...
No, Vicky, it won't do any good. No, Tina's made her choice. Cord wins, I lose, that's it.
Listen to me. You haven't lost. If anything, you're well rid of her. If she doesn't love you, you don't waste your time on her.
I know, Vicky, I said pretty much the same thing to Tina myself. Now, I'm the lucky one, I said. Yeah, she saved me from making the worst mistake of my life.
That's true.
Yeah, well, then why do I feel like pounding a fist into a wall?
This too shall pass.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. But you know what, Vicky? The truly lucky ones are you and Clint. Well, I always knew the two of you shared a special kind of trust and affection. I just didn't know until today how rare a gift that is.
Wait a minute. I know you.
No, that's impossible.
No. You are the spitting image of someone I used to know.
Well, I think you're mistaken.
Maria. You are Maria Vasquez, aren't you? It's me, Clint. Remember Clint Buchanan?
Ed, I'm telling you, everything's under control. No, we haven't made an arrest, but it's not for lack of suspects. How's Sadie doing? Well, that's good news. Yeah, well, give her a big kiss from me, huh? Yes, sir, the newspapers do have it correctly. Cassie is a potential suspect. Yeah, well, I'm with you. I can't see her killing somebody in cold blood. Would you stop worrying? Look, you and Carla just take good care of Sadie, huh? By the time you get home, we'll have the killer behind bars. Right. Speak to you soon, Ed.
Thanks for dragging our tails, huh?
Well, it's just hard for him not being right here on top of the situation.
And we are.
I'm doing my best, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I know you are, Ray, but this investigation is starting to cut close to home now. Maybe you feel you're losing your objectivity.
I'm a professional just like you, Bill.
Well, then your doubts about Cassie Callison have nothing to do with her family.
They have everything to do with my knowledge of Cassie. Look, when we find her and bring her in here, you'll see for yourself that she's innocent. I just wish you'd consider some other suspects besides Cassie.
Such as?
Well, Allison Perkins, for starters.
The warden's daughter?
Yeah, well, she also happened to be Mitch's most loyal disciple, loyal and jealous.
You're saying she was in love with Brother Mitch?
Could be. And I think if she thought Mitch was going to make a serious move on Cassie, she might have tried anything to prevent it.
Okay. I'll keep an open mind, if you will, too, about the list of suspects that I have.
What list?
You know, there were an interesting collection of people at the Waterside Inn the night that Brother Mitch met his maker. You know about Adrian LaRue.
He's one of Mitch's disciples, right?
Disciple. More like a heavyweight contender. Brother Adrian's got a prison record from here to Pittsburgh, and nobody's seen him since just before or just after the murder.
Well, sounds like a likely candidate. I'll make sure I keep a trail on him. Who else?
Brad Vernon.
Brad? Why would Brad have wanted to kill Mitch?
I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me. Nobody's seen him since just after the murder either.
Well, seems pretty thin to me. Who else you got?
Rob Coronel, Cassie's husband. Now, he's got a lot of motives, don't you think?
Well, maybe, but for one thing, he's her ex-husband. He might have punched Mitch out, but I doubt he would have murdered him.
You know, you want to play devil's advocate, Rafe? How about Cassie's mother? Now, she was there, and nobody's seen her since just after the murder.
Dorian loves her daughter. I can't see her killing someone, though.
You know, the fact of it is, Rafe, you can't see anybody you know killing Mitch, and yet there he is at the morgue, dead as a mackerel.
I questioned Dorian myself, Lieutenant. She swore up and down she knew nothing about the murder, just as she swore that Cassie hadn't even been at the inn.
See, that brings me back to square one, Rafe. You know everybody so damn well. You can't see the killer if he was standing right in front of you. You wouldn't know it was him or her.
No, wait a second. Are you saying I'm covering up for someone?
No, I'm just saying that you're too damn close to this one. Now, with Ed out of town, the commissioner's put me in charge of this investigation. And if you can't follow every lead, no matter where it leads to... Yeah. Okay, send her in. We can start with your favorite suspect, Allison Perkins. I've already had her brought in for questioning. Come in, Miss Perkins. That'll be all, Digby. Thanks. I take it you know Detective Garrett.
You're the one who harassed me at the mission.
I searched the place for drugs, if that's what you mean.
Harassment, like I said, and so it continues.
We just want to ask you a few questions, Miss Perkins.
Well, I would like to ask you a question. Have you caught Cassie Callison yet? The woman who killed the best man who ever lived?
Herb, do you want your daughter jailed for a crime she didn't commit?
It doesn't. Please, Dad, come on, let's go.
No, wait. Mother seems to be such an expert in this particular case. Why is that, Dorian?
Why? All right, I'll tell you why. Because I was at the inn. I wandered all over the place looking for Cassie, and then I found her in Mitch's room. She was dazed and confused, and Mitch was there, lying dead on the couch.
Is this true, darling?
She can't talk about it. But I want you to understand exactly what happened in that room. He forced her to dress up in some scanty little outfit to turn him on, and then he tried to rape her.
God, Cassie, did he... What did you do?
I hit him. She fought back. She hit him with a candlestick.
Did that knock him out?
No. It only made him angrier. Then he came after me and he lashed.
Oh, shh. It's okay, honey. It's okay.
He knocked her unconscious.
And after that?
We could only guess what happened then. Somebody came into the room, saw Mitch standing over Cassie's body, picked up the candlestick and delivered the fatal blow.
When you came into the room, did you see anybody leaving?
No, I didn't. It must have all happened before I arrived.
Honey, is this the same story you're prepared to tell the police?
Yeah. Except that after I was knocked out, I don't really remember anything, except that when I woke up, I found Mitch lying on the sofa dead.
That's the true story, Herb, but you can see that it just might seem a bit far-fetched to the police.
I have trouble accepting it myself. There's so many unanswered questions. Look, Donna, this is very important. What were you doing in Mitch Lawrence's room to begin with?
I told you, Herb. He had her locked up there for his own perverted purposes.
Well, if that's the truth, then the police should know about it as soon as possible. The longer Cassie avoids the police, the more unbelievable her story's going to seem.
Okay, so let's go then.
No! Damn it, Herb! When are you going to start thinking like a father and stop thinking like a district attorney?
Mom, please.
I am talking to Herb. Please. I mean, why can't we keep this a family secret? Our daughter's future, her life are in your hands.
Let me look at you. Oh, I never forget you. Nobody has eyes like that. Nobody except Maria Vasquez.
Hello, Bucky.
Bucky. So you do remember me, after all these years. Well, you're as beautiful as ever.
That's nice of you to say.
Ah, now wait a minute. You should know that old Bucky never said anything just to be nice.
Thank you. Well, there's something you should know, too. My name isn't Vasquez anymore. It's Roberts.
Roberts? It's funny, I have a young fellow working for me named... Well, I'll be damned. The resemblance is pretty hard to miss, you know. You're Cord's mother.
Yes, I am.
That's incredible. I was expecting to get a call from him.
Oh, well, he was here a little while ago. You just missed him.
Oh, really? Well, I guess I'll talk to him later then. What are we doing standing here talking as if this were some everyday occurrence? And how have you been here in Landview so long without trying to contact me?
Well, it's not so simple just to pick up the phone and say hello after so many years.
Really? Why not?
Is there somewhere we could go and sit and talk where it's quiet?
Well, sure. That shouldn't be too hard to arrange. Come on, we got a lot of catching up to do.
It's outrageous, even for Tina. Every time I think she's starting to grow up, bingo, she reverts to type and does something horrible.
Yeah, well, I don't know who to be angrier at, Tina or myself.
Well, you haven't done anything wrong.
Oh, haven't I? I've been so proud of myself.